big plus is the garage. That's a great find.
And the school.
And the schools.
School, yeah. Just not quite big enough.
I think it either needs to be more modern or more period.
Is property one out of the running? Or...
I think it's out of the running. It needs too much of a spend.
We are really spoiled with what we've got at the moment. We do have a large dog. What we want to do is pick that up and move it somewhere else.
So you
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. How is everyone doing? Cheeky chops. Got to slow down this chat somehow. Don't know how I'm going to do that now.
Does that make you happy? Does it make you happy?
The only show. You should look at that. Oh my good God. Listen, Channel 4 embarrassed themselves. How on earth? Do you know what? I'll say this to this woman, Amelia, I think her name is, if she's watching, because they seem to watch a lot of my stuff. If there's ever a term of someone stealing a living, it is you. I'll tell you that. Because if that was the best you can come up with, then cool. Won't be long before you're out of a job. It's unbelievable. How even people pay you to do something like that is shocking, but hey, yeah, there must be some sort of market for it. There must be some sort of market for it. It was absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. So let's go through a little bit of it. First of all, they said about breaking into hotels. And then after they say breaking into hotels, what they see is me opening the door and walking into reception and being asked to leave and then leaving. It's quite astonishing, really, to be honest with you. And then a quick summary of it all to make it even shocking on their part. It was all about pretty much hate speech and stuff. And then all of a sudden, they asked YouTube about closing my account. And YouTube said, no, he's not breaking any of our policies. So pretty much you just lied throughout your whole interview. Or your whole documentary or your whole news article or whatever it was. But I'll tell you what, obviously they already knew what YouTube had said to them. And they still went ahead and they still said it. Because they still wanted to try to smear. That's what they wanted to do. And do you know what this was? Do you know what this was? It was all about, look how many times they mentioned my name. Look how many times they have actually mentioned my name on there. It is unbelievable. Look how many times in that little clip, well, however long it was on for, they actually mentioned my name. Consistently, constantly. I never mentioned no one else's. Broken Society, thank you very much, bro. I appreciate that, mate. If I miss any, I'm sorry. It's just, it goes through. Do you know what? I might be able to. Shall I see if I can find it? Yeah. Let me see if I can find them. Don't think I can unless somebody's got it recorded, I suppose. But this chat is going very, very quick. Very quick tonight for some reason. Can't even see it. Channel 4 have got no credibility at all. There we go. You didn't get my name. We'll watch the video tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Oh, it's actually on. Let me see if I can get it. I'm going to see if I can get it off. See if they've got it on their YouTube or something. Give me 1 second, guys. Mr. Midget, thank you very much, bro. I see it. Thank you for the super chat. 1 second, let me have a little look on this. Food Toy was the man earlier on. Yeah, what did he say? No, I want Food Toy's comment, not JoJo's. Yes, it's there on YouTube. Okay, he's got it, yeah.
You're enough for party time by the sounds of it. Not overlook anybody at the front. You'll actually improve our house.
Okay, so right, we can actually watch it, guys. Should we watch it? Do you want to watch it? Yeah, let's watch it. Team AY, come on. Peter Gardner, thank you very much, bro. Katie, thank you very much as well. Listen, they're all going through. I can't get them. Thank you, Peter, for the... 1 second, 1 second. Share screen. Share screen. Share this one.
Well, you gave them what they wanted, and as long as the village pleases, this one could be the one.
Add it to the stage.
Channel 4 Home, sponsored by British Gas Electric.
Right, you ready? Have a little look. Let's have a look at there. Look, how ironic. EasyJet. How ironic. EasyJet. How ironic, eh, guys? An EasyJet advert after they was moaning about EasyJet in my ads. It's unbelievable.
Dining out can be more rewarding
What
with Open Table. You can earn points on every booking and use them for a discount on your next dining experience. There's a better way. Open Table.
Let's get
Today is the spark of a cultural revolution in Great Britain.
They call themselves migrant hotel auditors, entering hotels providing accommodation to asylum seekers, harassing residents, employees and council staff.
How long have you been in the UK?
I'll be walking straight through there in a minute, and there's not all you can do about it.
Because I wonder, is somebody just going to jump out of the bushes with a camera?
All in the name of taking back Britain's borders, claiming government incompetence. But their aggressive tactics are criticised by police and extremism experts.
I'm a citizen journalist.
Creating a narrative that asylum seekers are part of a government conspiracy.
It is dangerous, yeah.
Do you regret it?
Well, I don't even know I've done it. So
They're amassing millions of views, some earning thousands each month. We've been tracking this lucrative new industry as it generates and cashes in on rage.
We risk becoming an island of strangers.
This is not about race, it's about what's right and wrong.
No young man from Iran who arrives by boat should be walking the streets of our country.
This is Britain, and we live here. Refugees are fascists. Today is the spark of a cultural revolution.
In an outrage economy where clicks mean cash, the far-right EDL founder turned influencer Tommy Robinson struck gold. Now he's spreading the word with legions of digital disciples.
Tommy Robinson!
And at least 50 people calling themselves citizen journalists were live streaming and filming from his march, some of them wearing bespoke press passes. The increasingly angry debate over immigration offers limitless and lucrative content, with the cottage industry seeing people break into hotels,
No way!
blockade a council building,
They ain't going nowhere.
and even harassing children they mistake for asylum seekers.
Quite a lot of them want to see where they're from.
It's an August evening in Hertfordshire, and for more than a month now, crowds have been standing outside this hotel every Friday night. Since the sexual assault of a teenage girl by an asylum seeker 8 miles away in neighbouring Essex, protesters say they're concerned about the safety of women and girls. They want this hotel also housing asylum seekers, in this instance families and more than 100 children, shut down. And the counter-protesters gone. What starts peacefully ends in chaos and online. For some, this isn't just a protest, it's also become a business opportunity.
I'm a citizen journalist. I've been standing over there, over here, and over there.
With some live streamers and content makers earning thousands each month.
I'm just asking you to answer my question, mate.
We've been at protests in Essex, Hertfordshire and London, where self-described citizen journalists say they offer an unedited alternative to the mainstream media. One of the most known among them calls himself AY Audits. Channel 4 News has identified him as Anthony Barnes. He's had nearly 30 million views now, and this, his most viewed live stream outside the Bell Hotel in Epping, has more than 800,000 views. He shows the crowd recognising a woman they say is a counter-protester. He narrates to his audience.
Look how many police officers they've actually got around one person. Missiles coming in again. Police officers cut in the face.
Later, he asks,
will you be arrested once you get her out of here?
Earlier in the feed, next to the leader of an organisation that describes itself as a national socialist movement to preserve the white race, he advertises, when asked, a flyer.
Yeah, okay, no problem, mate.
Anybody who wants to look it up, go on Twitter.
There you go, guys.
Excuse me.
He agreed to talk to us at one of the weekly Epping protests, where I asked him about the flyer.
It's an organisation that many people would consider to be white supremacist. Do you think there's a danger in sort of promoting or allowing someone to promote that material on your stream, you know, just like that?
I'm going to be totally honest with you, yeah. It is dangerous, yeah.
Do you regret it?
Well, I don't even know I've done it, so I can't quite say if I regret something or what. But if someone's come up to me and they've given me a, what did you say it was, white supremacist?
It said preserve the white race
Preserve
on it.
the white race.
Yeah.
And I've flashed it. It's only, do you know what I mean? There's so many people come to these things with...
Is it the kind of organisation you would agree with?
Well, definitely not, you know,
Okay.
definitely not.
Barnes is also what's called an auditor, someone who approaches or enters premises filming often confrontational interactions with staff. Here you see him walking into the Hertfordshire hotel, and when asked by security staff and then police to leave, he refuses over the course of a 30-minute negotiation.
Please don't come back into the site.
Listen, I'll do what I want to do.
Come back into the site, sir, then I'll arrest you to prevent the breach of the peace.
Go on then, do it then. I can walk over there in a minute.
Come back in the site.
Go on. I'll be walking straight through there in a minute. And there's not all you can do about it.
There is. I really don't want to get to this stage.
No,
They eventually arrest him. Arrests are among his most popular videos.
What do you mean I'm under arrest?
His views per month have risen from 1 million in May to more than 10 million by August, a tenfold increase. We asked the digital consultancy Fenimore Harper to calculate his income. They told us it could sit between 10 to 20,000 each month, with advertisers like EasyJet, Boots and Ocado running ads on his content.
The more provocative that they can be on these platforms, the more likely that they're going to have views, and with those views comes monetization from ad revenues, and also from donors as well, who may be ideologically aligned. So-called hotel investigating isn't a new phenomena. Nigel Farage was doing it back in 2020.
Can we book rooms there? I'm afraid not.
But the practice has accelerated, with videos like this one of a group of men breaking into asylum seekers' bedrooms, getting more than 1 million views.
How long have you been in the UK? That's what we're here to ask you. How do you mean? Out now.
All this of someone checking who was in a coach in a hotel car park.
Apparently, coach has been pitching outside.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but people think, rugby team, there you go, thank you very much.
It's generated copycat behaviour, with would-be sleuths misidentifying and harassing people they believe to be asylum seekers because of the colour of their skin. Jonathan, a university lecturer from Wales, volunteers as a youth Christian camp leader. The church groups have been coming to the same village since 2011 without any problems. But this year, as well as someone breaking in, they said to check who they were. A group of locals started filming as children as young as 4 and their parents, most of whom are black, left on the last day.
Taking up all those spaces in those schools and everything. I asked them why they were taking pictures of young people. And they were saying that they're trying to protect the community. Then I said, you're protecting the community from whom? The answer was from immigrants.
The footage then appeared on Facebook with comments underneath.
Things like Islamifying our country, illegal immigrants wanting to get benefits.
What impact do you think this might have had on the children?
They have seen their picture trending or circulating on social media. I stood by the gate and I saw I saw how upset some of these young people were.
The video was removed and the comments are being investigated by police.
By default, if you're a patriot, the people you are fighting are not patriots.
The Institute for Strategic Dialogue says August saw a record spike in anti-migrant language on X, with 440,000 posts compared to 260,000 at the height of the riots last year. That's a 69% increase.
Groups or individuals like the hotel investigators or hotel auditors play a key role in terms of creating a narrative that asylum seekers are part of a government conspiracy against white British people, that they are fundamentally a source of primarily of crime, and that the only way to fight them is to, engage in this kind of vigilante journalism or citizen journalism, as they describe it.
Back in Hertfordshire, Broxbourne's Conservative council leader, like the protesters, wants the asylum hotel closed and has even launched a legal case against the Home Office. But she's had to change her routine to avoid being pursued on camera.
I feel a level of vulnerability now if I come into the car park, because I wonder, is somebody just going to jump out of the bushes with a camera? They came in and they interrogated a receptionist member of staff who was extremely traumatised by that.
A crowd even blockaded the council building using traffic cones to stop staff leaving.
Here today, we've sealed the entrance and exit off, so nobody's going home on time today.
We are fighting all we can to see the closure of the hotel. We have been doing that since it opened in 2022. So it does make me angry. It makes me feel very protective. Makes you feel very protective of the staff, that, you know, that they feel vulnerable and that, you know, they're like, we want to lock the doors, but we can't do that. You know, this is a council that's open for business.
How do you take a 4.8 and make it a 5? We listened to customers' feedback, to journalists, to dentists, to wives, friends, family, you name it. We had no feedback from customers that the outside needed improvements. So with the Surrey 2.0,
an invasion that continues every single day without consequence.
Police chiefs say officer morale is plummeting, with some content creators increasing community tensions and misinformation.
Sometimes they're looking for content that they want to do to stoke up hatred and criminality, and it can often leave a false impression in communities and a viewing audience as to what's actually gone on.
There are growing fears that digital vigilantism could even lend fuel to offline violence. In July, 2 security staff at the Bell Hotel in Epping were hospitalised at a racially aggravated attack. In a world in which context and respect are readily sacrificed at the altar of impressions and views, from the parapet, a new brand of messenger is growing louder in both voice and audience.
Amelia Jem with that exclusive report. Anthony Barnes did not respond to our request for a comment, but criticised the report in an online video that labelled it a smear campaign. Jackson Media, whose video was also featured, likewise did not respond to our request, but in an online video denied that he was a digital disciple of Tommy Robinson and criticised the reporting in strong terms. And we contacted the brands whose ads were identified running alongside this content on YouTube and asked if they were aware of it. EasyJet responded, saying it has strict criteria in place to ensure its ads don't run alongside content of this nature, that it was extremely disappointed and that it had addressed this with its advertising partners to remove the advert. Boots said it did not place the ad, but has instructed the relevant brand to remove it, and Ocado did not wish to comment. YouTube, owned by Google, told us they don't allow content that promotes hatred, including based on immigration status, but that Anthony Barnes's material did not violate its policies.
Well, so thank you very much to YouTube, first and foremost, for obviously saying that our content here does not violate YouTube policies. So thank you very much. Fair play to YouTube. We appreciate it. Bit strange how they never named anybody else in this video. Only named myself. So make of that of what we will. I find that a bit strange. But hey, it is what it is. Other than that, other than what I said at the beginning, the lady that actually made it, and I'll be as respectful as I can, you're actually stealing a living. And what a year we've had. Oh my God, thank you. Enterprise MOT. Say it loud, say it clear. The AY show is fucking here. The camera don't lie, people. Big up Enterprise MOT. But listen, I forgot what I was going to say. In the last year, let's just think what we've done in the last year. Everyone together, all of us as a team, and over 30 million views. And you know what, Soddy, I'll say this as well, actually. You know, if it wasn't for people like myself and others, Yorkshire Rose, Active Patriot, Laudits, Truth Hurts, Mitch Media, and I include Laudits in this time. If it wasn't for us over the last year going to hotels and finding these people, going out on Uber bikes and going to do food deliveries, and then the mainstream media come and pick it up after us. It was citizen journalism that done that. It was citizen journalism that brought this back into the mainstream media. Mainstream media didn't. It was us guys on the ground. We done it. Yeah, because if it wasn't for us, they would never have told anything. Yeah. You must understand that. We done it all together. And you know what? And to top it all off, just over a year after starting our channel, we're on a news program with Donald Trump. Donald Trump was the headline. We was number 3 in the running order. But we was actually 3rd place on a TV show with Donald Trump. I tell you what, there's not many people that can say that. If Donald Trump watches it, he's definitely going to see the AY show. I tell you, imagine, we've just been in the same news thing with Trump. It's unbelievable. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Imagine. But I don't know where we leave this. Do we change our tack now at these protests? Do we just fire shots at the mainstream when they're there? Should we just do that? Should we just fire shots at the mainstream and just keep firing shots at them? Just keep telling them about themselves. Just audit the mainstream. Get a lot of no's. Get a lot of no's. The thing is, do we want to give them the publicity? You know? Do we just, I don't know. No point giving them no point giving it to them. Well, I'll tell you what, ITV have got another one coming out, yeah? So we're going to go for round 2 again tomorrow or Friday, but I shall let you know. I'm not sure what day it's actually going to be. But Charlie Kelly, big up Charlie. Thank you very much, bro. My God, I've just seen what's been coming through. Britt Spartan, you are a legend. Keep up showing the truth. Never give up. We won't, bro. Thank you very much. They're all labelling us far right. That's right. 5 memberships were gifted. Another 5 memberships was gifted by Lady Jane. Thank you very much, lady. Welcome to the team. All 10 of you. I don't know who got them. The chat is just going too fast. HMRC can be waiting as much as they want. It's not a problem. Tax people, it's not an issue. I've always been correct with taxes. Not a problem. Don't believe everything you hear in the media. Thinking I'm sitting there, do you know what, like, I want to talk about money and stuff, but come on. I think people get a grip. Do you know what? People don't know what I do with it, yeah? And I'm not one of these people that have to go around and and go and broadcast what I do, but because I've got receipts to prove it as well. But do not think, that we keep all this money to ourselves and whatever. We put back to community when we can. We try to help people. We don't need to be broadcasting it, to be honest. Exactly. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually? I wonder, actually, if I can do. Give me 1 second. Who wants to come up on the chat today and talk with AY? Let me drop my link. Let me drop my link. Let me drop my link. Who wants to come up onto the AY show? My link is there somewhere. Let's see if anybody wants to come up and talk. Chat is going too much. Definitely. Even Mystic Media just told me. Mystic Media. Big up Mystic Media. Right, not left. What time is it? 9 o'clock. That should be Reg. So let's get Reg onto the stage. Let's introduce Mr. Reg. Let me see if it's him. If it's not him, I have to remove him.
Here he is. Here
Is
he
that
is.
you, Reggie?
It's me, of course it is.
It's you, it's young Reg. Let me get
We
Jukes
are
on stage quickly because she's there as well. I know her for sure.
the best show in town, the AY show.
Ayo.
The best show in town. Let me see who else is
You're
here.
famous.
We've got quite a few people here, actually. I don't know half of them, so. But this chat is just going too quick. Big Man entered the studio. Hunty entered the studio. I've got so many of them entering the studio. It's unbelievable.
If you don't know who they are, though, unless you can authenticate them. But they might be, they're going to be your fans. You need to speak to some of them.
Yeah, that's it. Keep them coming. Keep the hat coming. Keep the hate coming. Keep it coming through. Keep boosting that algorithm for us.
Exactly. But what a home goal, AY.
Listen.
I was sitting there looking and thinking, you've just give free advertisement for the whole movement.
Yeah.
The AY show is here to stay.
The AY show is here to stay, young Reg. We don't go nowhere yet, guys.
Oh, we love
Not
it.
just yet. Not just yet.
I have got some questions, though, that I'd love
Go
to
on.
ask Channel 4. Well, number one, why have they pieced together other auditors' stuff and misdemeanors, but it's your name that they put out?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I find that a bit naughty. And I find it a bit weird that you're the only one whose name got put out and not the other people responsible for each of the individual misdemeanors.
Is that trade price recovery? Is that trade price recovery?
Yeah. Here he is.
Oi.
Right.
No.
Yeah,
Not a lot. Not a lot. Do you know what? We have got too many people backstage. Right. Some of these people I don't even know. Yeah,
What
I've
does
never
that
even.
leaflet actually say that they put on the camera?
Let them up one at a time and give them 2 minutes and then drop them down, but put cover each time.
Oh, no, but I don't know how to. If they are, but okay, we're going to start left to right. We'll start with a big man.
Oh, not left to right. I thought it'd be right to left.
Yo, what you saying, yeah?
You right, mate?
Yeah, how you doing? Right, what I'm saying is they recognise that Unite the Kingdom was so successful. So now what they need to do is squish any potential backlash. That's what this report was, AY. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you worry about it, man.
Okay, thank you, bro. Yeah,
You got my support, yeah?
thank you, mate. Yeah,
Zig Heil.
thank you.
Yeah, that was a bit stupid, mate.
Yeah.
We're not in support of Zeke Island now, all over the place.
What did he say?
He said Zeke
I don't
Kyle
know.
as he left to
I
try and
think
be
he
an
was having
idiot.
a one-off. He was having you over.
Probably. Jon Snow looks a
Yeah, I
bit
was going to say
sensible.
try him.
How can you see them all?
Cause I can see the chat.
Right, AJ. Oh, sorry, AY. Miles away. We spoke
You
this
right, buddy?
afternoon, Jamie's.
Oh, did we?
We did. I quoted you earlier when I said, did I get a free membership? I threw some into
You know
Jamie's
what?
this afternoon.
I'm going to give her some memberships away, actually.
Yeah.
I can-
No, I threw 5 into Jamie's this afternoon when you were chatting.
Oh, yes, I remember, John. How
Yeah.
you doing, buddy?
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah. I came up. I did watch the Channel 4 thing because I was around at a friend's having dinner. I don't watch TV. I thought it was a very dubious report, to be honest. A little bit misleading when they mentioned breaking in.
Yeah.
And I also have a sneaky feeling that this has nothing to do with auditors at all. I think they're now looking at the top line, and you're hitting their top line. Their advertisers are disappearing because they're not getting the viewing figures, and they're looking to hit the competition. As simple as that.
Yep.
Mate,
I
you know
think
what?
it's
I've hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, AY,
Yeah.
before you let the next person up, just so that you can cover your screen in case someone comes on and does something stupid with a camera. Not saying anyone on here now is going to, but just in case. When you let them up, go straight to the left-hand side where it's got the big picture of yourself. Try clicking on it now.
What do you mean, the big picture?
You know, if you go down
That one.
That's that one, yeah, and it would cover the
Yeah.
screen and only give your avatar.
Oh, so I can just leave you in the back there like that, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then no one else's camera's on view.
Yeah, and no one else's camera's on view then, and it's only
That's good,
voices. And if they start talking rubbish, just go press remove on their avatar.
Oh, it's quite good, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you know who we've got here?
Oh.
My mate, Patrick.
Oh.
Well, you're the host. It's up to you.
Patrick. I don't mind Patrick. Let's bring Patrick. I wonder if it's the real Patrick.
Hello, can you hear me?
It's gone back to that thing again.
Hello.
Yeah, cover the screen, boy.
Can you
When
hear
you
me?
let them up, you got to go straight to the big one again.
I ain't got no big one again.
Yeah, you can only see us 4 now.
Yeah, go to the left where the thing is, what you pressed on before.
Yeah, but Patrick is
Hello,
there still.
can you
like-
hear me?
Yeah,
You're right, Patrick.
Yeah, but if you go to the left
Yeah,
and press on the one that just says 1,
there ain't none.
there's a picture there with just your avatar
There ain't.
with an A.
There ain't.
Can you see all of our names underneath the stream?
No.
What's he done?
Oh, you should be able to press each person and push remove from stage.
Can you see the people that are in the back?
Oh,
still
look,
wait?
I can mute you all and everything if I want to.
Yeah, we know. That's what we're trying to show you.
Do you know what? That's actually pretty cool, that is. Jukes is muted. There you go. You all right?
Yeah. I'm glad that you're getting used to the controls. But where you see all the individual avatars,
yeah,
above that you've got different layouts. It'll show you 1 avatar, 2 avatars, 4 avatars, etc. Yeah.
Right.
Can you see that?
No.
You had it earlier because you pressed on it to
I
go
know.
to
It's
show
gone now.
yourself. Okay. It'll probably be under settings or something if you're on the phone.
Good. Oh, hello.
Patrick?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Can hear you guys.
Yeah. You look. Can you not work out how to use like buttons?
No, I don't know how to use buttons.
You need to stay off that stuff. That
Mate,
Channel
I'm not
4 is
used
giving
to.
you.
I'm not used to all this sort of stuff. To be honest with you, like I'm not like you, Patrick. I don't stay in garden shelves.
I've never used StreamYards. I have, and I don't do panels.
Yeah, but Patrick, you are a bit of a computer buff, aren't you?
Patrick, you sound like that you're homosexual. Is that true?
No, don't start this with him,
I've just
Jukes.
got a really good microphone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't start this with him, Jukes. Do you know last time he come on here, he showed me
Wait, how
pictures.
can you sound homosexual?
Listen, anyway.
You talk very
I would say something else, but I'm not on here to be rude.
No, you can say
Anyway,
I look like a
Patrick.
lesbian if you like. I don't get offended.
No, do you know what though, Jukes? Do you know what he said last time?
What?
Look, last time he come on here, he showed me his camera and he had pictures of me all over his bedroom wall saying I love AY.
Oh, you got a crush on AY, bless you. It's because I know he's a troll, guys. I know he's a troll, so I've had experience with him in his side chat.
Well, I'm in my studio at the moment anyway.
Studio, you're in your garden shed, man, at your back of your nan's house. Guys.
It's probably bigger than most of every. Yeah, I'm not going to flex, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably bigger than most people's room. It's bigger than my room anyway.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you have a bed in there as well?
I do, behind me.
So it's a bedroom.
So it's a bed sit.
Yeah, he's got a bed sit in his garden.
No, it's just full of camping equipment.
Well, anyway, Patrick, what's your feelings on trolling 15-year-old children?
Is this what the panel's about? I thought it was about Channel 4.
Oh,
Well,
God,
as you're a top troll, yeah, that's my question to you, because you're a top troll, aren't you?
I don't claim to be a troll, no.
No, but you do say that you are the #1 troll.
I've not said that once.
Patrick.
Let's go on facts here.
What, should we get the DMs out, guys?
I go with not leaking DMs, but that's fair game if you
All
want.
right, then I'll ask a question.
Because you've probably got like my location, my
Oh,
shoes.
God.
Oh yeah, you've got everything actually. Fuck.
Well, do you know what? I wouldn't do that anyway. You know that, yeah?
Exactly.
But I'm just asking you, because you're a top troll with over 1,000 accounts. What's your views on people trolling like 15-year-olds?
So I've been asked this question before. Were they 15? I think they were actually. Yeah, you control anyone that puts themselves on the internet and live streams. You control the fuck out of them. So yeah, that's my.
Right then, Patrick.
I've already
don't
put
agree
that.
with that.
I've already put that out. When was it? 4 years ago. I said this, and I'll
All
stick
right.
to my word that if you're a troll and you want to troll a 15-year-old, do it. As long as it's
Right then.
not like personal, do it.
Patrick, why are you so obsessed with a 15-year-old?
Who?
You're so obsessed with a 15-year-old. Why is that?
Who is this 15-year-old you're
Who is?
speaking
Yeah,
of?
who's this 15-year-old?
Reggie.
That's a
Right,
bit
not
odd.
left. Right, not left.
Right, not left, Reg. The AY apprentice.
Big in the game.
Is he
Right, well, I
15?
think it's disgusting that you're trolling somebody that's a child.
Yeah, so do I, Patrick. Yeah. So anyway, Patrick.
Who's
until later,
trolling
bro.
him? Who's trolling him? No, I
No,
came on here to speak.
no,
I
to
got
be
one
honest with you,
question.
Jukes, I'll be
I
honest
got
with
one
you. Do you know
question
what?
about Channel 4. Yeah,
you know
one
what, Jukes?
question. You can let
To
me
be
ask
honest
this
with-
question.
Go on.
Did they get your name right? That's it. Did they
What's
get your
that?
name right? Did they get your name right on Channel 4? That's all people want to know. Like, I'm neutral here. Did they
Yeah.
get your name right?
What do you
Like,
reckon?
I didn't want to, but I think no. I think no. But everyone's saying that I'm wrong here. I think no still.
And you're a
So
top trial, isn't you? Yeah.
I'm a top troll, and I think they've got it wrong. Everyone in the chat's got it wrong, and all these trolls have got it wrong.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hammers wants you to put out the link again.
You might be right, Patrick.
I'm right, okay?
Patrick, you might be the
All
top
these,
troll.
all these
No.
people, people
Patrick.
chatting shit in chat,
Patrick.
carry on chatting shit.
Patrick, I said you might be right. I didn't say you was right.
Yeah, his name's Frank. Trolls, get on that name, Frank.
It's
I've
actually
got his
Neil.
full name, but it's actually
Okay,
Kevin.
Frank. See you later.
No,
See you later. See you later.
I wanted
Patrick.
to come on to actually do the panel, but
No.
not be
Too many
questioned.
people is here, yeah?
All right, get him on.
I
Get 'em
want
on.
Food Toy to come as well for a second.
But you need a producer.
I don't
'Cause
need a
you can have
producer.
you can have someone muting them in the background, so you just
Yeah,
know
you've
what I
done your
need?
2 minutes, so he's
Like
got
you
a full
say.
crowd in the back. He
Do
wants
you
to
know what I
speak to as
need?
many
Do you
people
know
as
what I
possible.
need, Patrick?
producer.
No, should I tell you what I need, guys?
What?
To keep
Spliff.
it exactly the same way we're doing it. Keep it raw. We don't need all these producers and stuff.
So no bareback like BB.
Oh God.
There we go. Mr.
How's
Food
it
Toy.
going? How's things?
Hiya.
How's it going, guys?
Do you know
Hello.
what?
Tell me.
Mr. Food Toy was the only one that actually spoke any sense earlier on.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, with what you said earlier on, you know.
Yeah. I really believe that. Like, I really believe it. You know. But like, holy cow! I was so surprised by them because it wasn't just a hit piece; it was more, right? Because they doxed you, they put out your
Yeah.
name, they tried to dox you, they put out your name, you beat them to it, but they also went after the advertisers that were advertising on your channel through YouTube.
It's crazy.
That is beyond reporting, right? That is just trying to get you, right? It's just badness, right? And to call people vigilante journalists. Well, what are you talking about, vigilante? Right. So when you Google vigilante, it's a member of a self-appointed group of citizens, right, who undertake whatever, right? So what they're basically saying is you're calling yourself journalists. You're not journalists. We're the only ones allowed to be journalists here.
But big up Ricardo. Big up Ricardo. They didn't even want to comment.
Yeah.
And big up YouTube, who said that AY is not doing anything wrong with his channel.
Yeah, and also everybody knows that these mainstream channels are fake news. You're fake. We all know it. We don't believe you guys. We don't believe Channel 4 or BBC. And look at the history of BBC. How dare they even make this sort of hit piece? Look at the people you've had in BBC.
Yeah, but what's interesting is it appears that they've got their information from trolls.
Yeah.
Well,
and that is very interesting.
You know what makes it even more funny? You know, like you talk about the BBC and what they've done. Yeah.
Yep.
The people they've had in their organisations, and they just suspend them on full pay, knowing full well that they've done these horrendous crimes.
Yeah.
And then just suspend them on full pay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they wonder why people, they don't trust them.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe a little documentary on the BBC is a little recap of the history of the BBC should be on the books, I think.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah, for sure. For
Ain't so
sure.
nice.
You know, mate, you know what they're like anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know. They're dodgy little fuckers, to be honest with you. But they've just, to be fair with you, they probably make it a little bit more popular with what they've done.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Definitely, they've advertised for you a bit for sure, without wanting
Well, they
to.
actually showed your channel, which was brilliant
Yeah.
because they actually showed people where to actually link
Yeah.
you.
I know.
But I was trying to think, why are they going so hard at AY? Like, why?
Exactly.
What is it?
question.
What is it? Like, why would the BBC even want to do that? And then you have the
Because it's the
police.
best show.
Well, yeah, it's definitely
the numbers, I
fastest
think.
growing. I mean, is that what it is? And you have the police involvement. Are the police have something to do with it? Would you say they're like, oh, he's growing
Yeah, I
too
reckon
fast.
yeah.
He's he knows the law.
Look, he's not the
He-
only auditor that's making money, yet he was the only one named. And he's not the only YouTuber that's been making money out of this movement of people that are
Yeah.
upset.
Well, that's
Yet
it.
he was
I
the
mean, they're
only one
stunting.
named. And that tells you it was personal. And
Yes.
whoever it was that got them to run that, it's personal. Somebody had a personal vendetta. It's obvious.
Maybe it was the police. They've obviously showed their hand that they are involved in it with the police spokesman, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
I think the government as well. I think it's higher up than the police.
Could be.
AY, they're asking, can you put the link in the comments on YouTube again?
Depends who we get in there. 'Cause if they're not got a picture and I don't know them, then
Key's
they're not
asking.
coming. Who?
Key.
No, he's not.
He is. He's just texted me. He said, can you get him to drop the link again? I don't know how to join.
No, he didn't.
He did.
Then we have to get rid of these ones first. I've got some in the back. I need to get rid of them.
Yeah, just remove. If you go to hover over their avatar, it'll
But
come
there's
up.
too
remove.
many. Every time I kick them out, there's more coming back in. There's like
Yeah.
a queue of them.
The thing is, you have to kind of remove them because it took me ages even just to get into the studios because it was full. You see.
Yeah, look, they're just coming back in.
Yeah. Well, you're a popular guy. Why?
If they're people that you really don't want, you can block as well. But otherwise, just kick from the studio.
Do you know what? I know I do kick them out, but
You see, if they fill up the studio, nobody new can come in.
look, it's exactly. So I'm just got all these ones. I actually know them as well. By the way, who I'm kicking out. Yeah, I do actually know who you all are. Yeah, but you're gonna have to bear with me. I've got to empty it out.
If you need space, you could just
No. You're all right, Bruto. You stay right where you are, guys. Pull up a chair. Yeah, get yourself a coffee. You're all right there, bro.
Cheers, mate.
Claire Bear, you're gonna have to wait. To be fair, I don't know who you are, but if you keep coming in,
Claire Bear is Paul Fault and Richard Inman's admin.
Is it Claire Bear 21?
I don't know if it's 21. That could be a.
Right, I recognise this
No.
name, Broken Society. Yeah. Hello. Hello, sir.
Nolan, you alright?
How you doing, buddy?
Aye, not bad. Not
I
bad.
recognised you.
Aye, thanks for having us.
Yeah, nah, you're more than welcome, mate. You're more than welcome. Thank you for everything as well. Yeah.
No,
Even
thank
though
you.
even though sometimes I don't comment back because it's going too quick. It's just it's thingy.
Nah, it's alright, man. It's alright. How's everyone else doing?
Yeah,
good,
not
thanks,
too
mate.
bad. Mate, not too bad.
We're all good. What
thank
did
you,
you
mate.
make of the documentary?
If I'm honest, a load of shite.
It was, wasn't it?
Absolute load of shite. Load of the talk out their ass.
And do
Absolutely
you
out
think
their
it's
ass.
done any damage to auditors or YouTubers?
If I'm honest with you, it's probably done the auditors the world of good.
Yep.
It really has.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, I bet there's more people in this chat right now than there is views on that video. Which
Yeah.
what they've tried to do is basically it's went against them.
Yeah. And every step of the way now, the same thing will happen.
Yeah. If
Once
I'm
you
honest,
pass
all
that,
they've done,
once you've
all
passed that threshold of blackmail that they try to do, and there's nothing left, every time they put the searchlight, a spotlight on you, they're making you bigger. It's mad.
it's just bully tactics. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yes, I agree. 100%.
Yeah.
It
All
is,
they're trying to do there is just make you go back and think, right?
Yeah.
I probably should. I'm doing something wrong. I probably shouldn't be doing that. And if anything, let's face it, no one's bothered what they think. They to spin their views. Mainstream media has been
Fake
dead
news.
for a long time ago now.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is, mate. It's the lashings out of a dying industry.
Yeah, that's all it is. The clutching at straws.
Yeah.
Clutching at straws. They have no points in that video. In that video, makes sense whatsoever. No one cares. All they've done is just prove that they're there for their own agenda. They don't care about the people of Epping, for example. They don't care about what's happening to these communities. It's as simple as that. If I'm honest with you, all they've done is just they've just amplified it now. So I imagine many other people are thinking, right, if I start auditing, I might get put on the news.
Yeah. That's what's happened to young Reggie.
Yeah.
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 Right.
Hey, why do you know Aid the Baseman?
No.
Great guy. He's a black guy. He's a great guy. He's a big supporter of the community. And he's here in chat. He's looking for the link. I'm not sure if you want to put it out again or what. Aid, there's loads of people filling up the basement, mate. I'm not sure if you'll even get in.
Do you know what? This is the problem. Yeah, I've got 6 people here. I've got my apprentice. Yeah, on the right, not left, Reg. Yeah. But you know what? I've got to kick him off because he's got to get up for school in the morning.
I'll go.
Yeah. You got to go to school in the morning, guys.
Sadly.
No, not sadly. Importantly, you got to go to school. All right.
Reggie, how old are you?
15.
Right, because do you know right towards the end of that broadcast, right? Do you know when they said that the Irish bloke was auditing a 4-year-old child, videoing them? How come they think it's acceptable to put the camera on you then? And
I
broadcast
don't know.
you?
I didn't give him no permission to put me on there. That's all I'm saying.
Hypocrites.
Mate, he had a lefty blowing kisses at him the other day.
Yeah, and they should have blurred your face out, and I think you should make a very big complaint about that, Reggie.
What can you remember when you were in
Because
Nuneaton?
this is exactly what they did in the same situation when there was a case between 2 children before, where one was sent around the world as a racist and the other one was portrayed as a victim.
Yeah.
Okay, can you remember when you were in Nuneaton, AY, and
Yeah.
Lefties got run out? Can you remember when you made multiple complaints to the police that the woman was filming children?
Yeah.
And nothing was done about it?
No, nothing was done.
The Nitty Nora.
Yeah, Nitty Nora, the one who's got nicks.
It's just mental, isn't it? It's just
Hey, I'm gonna go now, right?
Go on, Reg. Listen.
Yeah, I'll go if I'm taking off.
Reg, before you go, I don't know if it's worth anything, but a bit of advice: school sucks. School sucks ass. Right? I tell you what. Later in life, you will be so happy that you stuck with it and tried to do your best, because you'll make your life so much easier, mate. I'm an old guy. I know what I'm talking about when I'm telling you this. Just do your knuckle down, get through it, do your best, mate, and it will come back.
Thank you.
I swear to God, for the rest of your life,
Thank you
it
very
will come
much.
back
Appreciate
financially. Yeah, do it, dude. Do it.
All right,
See
see you later, everyone. Thank you for having me up. See you later.
Yeah, I'm
Thanks
gonna
for
jump
watching,
off
everyone.
anyway. I don't want to
Legend.
take your space up.
Right.
I'm gonna jump off as well.
Reggie's off to school.
Big up RA9 Gamer. He asked me to big him up.
TPR's off to work.
Enterprise MOT wants a bit of free publicity.
How we doing?
Yeah, here he is.
How's it going?
We got him in there as well.
You're lucky to have me in here, I'll tell you.
I tell you what, we are lucky to have you in there, aren't we?
Well, for free, like.
What's going on, geez?
Not a lot.
You paid me 50 quid to come up here, by the way.
That weren't me, that was her.
I'm doing MOT as well. If you want to jump on that for us.
You got a long drive by the sounds of it. I'll do it.
He wants you to send it in the post.
No chance.
Yeah. I'll send it on the back of a recovery truck for you.
Yeah, there you go. No, he went past it, guys.
Thank you, Bold and Blue.
Bold and Blue, thank you very much. There you go. So what did you want to say, Enterprise MOT?
Yeah, not a lot.
Where's old trade price?
I'm here. Can you not hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah, obviously, because you just spoke.
Oh yeah, I was muted because I was drinking my Red Bull. I didn't want to be slurping down the phone.
What are you doing drinking Red Bull this time of night?
Some of us 24/7. We can't sleep.
Do you know that's got bull sperm in?
I love it. That's why I drink it.
That's why he drinks it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's gonna be an interesting few days. I went to the RAF base today at Weatherfield.
Oh yeah, what happened there? Anything good? Can you
Yeah, it's
give us
quite a good
anything?
place actually.
Mm.
Quite a good place. I'm going to get in there.
Oh, don't give them forewarning, for God's sake.
No, I'll tell them. Yeah, I told them already. I know how to get in there now. I just need to leave it until it gets winter time. And that's it. I'm in.
I've got images now of you fucking crawling through gaps in fences and stuff.
Oh, I will be. Don't
Bit
worry
of
about
paint on
that.
his face.
I just need to do a few more steps. Yeah, just to lose a bit more belly and I'll be able to fit.
Thank you, DD67.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think that'd be the thing, Dupes, I think.
Okay.
And we'll be in Weatherfield. Is it Weatherfield? I think so.
Weathersfield.
That's it, Weathersfield.
What's that? The one up by
Well, you'll be in
Peterborough?
Weathersfield and Roy will be in
Annie Red.
Weatherspoons.
Yeah.
Where's that one?
I ain't seen any red for ages. You know what? Even though, like, I'll be honest with you, before chat slowed down a bit now, so you can actually read it a little bit. But I miss actually doing these little lives and actually, just with like a few hundred people, Dupes, like you can actually read the chat and stuff.
Yeah.
I miss them little times. People saying Night Reg, they must actually be behind. You need to push the fast forward button.
Jeez,
Yeah.
almost
That's like
1,500
long
people. Almost 1,500 people watching. That's crazy numbers.
It's crazy, isn't it, Fruitoy?
Yes. I'm not used to those other numbers.
Mate, do you know what? Do you know how much? Do you know how I feel to be on the same news roll as Donald Trump? Bro, it's absolutely amazing. I can't believe it. Yeah.
Who's he?
Like, I was a little bit disappointed at first. Yeah, that he got on the front bit. Do you know what I mean? I was a little bit disappointed. I thought, oh my God, I can't believe it. They put Trump before me, but it's okay. I'll accept it. I respect my elders. Let him go first.
Age before DMs in the morning.
What?
He'll be in your DMs in the morning.
Well,
he'll be like, I watched that Channel 4 bit on me, and all of a sudden you popped up.
And then I popped up. I'm sending Air Force One back to Stansted to come pick you up.
He's going to fly you into the base.
He's probably
Oh.
never heard of Channel 4, to be fair.
No, exactly.
I love the way that they tried to make it look disgusting that people are protesting and sitting outside council offices. That's exactly what you want to do in a protest.
No, I like the way they cut the videos up to make you look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Like the one of you
disgusting.
at the Marriott. You know,
Yeah.
oh, you're under arrest, but they don't get the whole picture in there.
But you weren't under arrest. That's the thing.
Exactly. They don't say, oh, he was arrested, then released 20 meters down the road. To
Oh,
prevent
apparently
him,
you're being
blah, blah,
talked
blah.
about on another show, Why do you want your ego massaged?
Who from?
Paul Thorpe, apparently.
Oh, well, Thorpe was talking about me. I don't mind him, to be honest with you, Jukes. I know
Yeah,
some
no, no.
other people have got their own issues with people, you know. I don't mind him, you know, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean it like that. I'm saying, did you want to listen to it and get your
Do I
ego
want to listen
stroked?
to it?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Not really.
Heard
Yeah,
enough today.
do you know what? Crinkle is here.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But Crinkle is one fucker, yeah, that I can't trust him.
No, do not
You know?
trust him. I'm sorry. I know Crinkle. I talked to Crinkle, but he has no gripes in porn bombing people. So,
You know, I can't trust you, Crinkle.
unfortunately,
I better be in the private chat as well, like.
he's gonna have a go at me for that. But come on, mate, you porn bomb people. You know what I mean? Don't do that shit. Maybe is the answer.
Right, we've got Janet, yeah. So someone's gonna have to go so we can get Janet in.
Yep, you.
God, I'm gonna go. I got work to do.
Well, what's happened here? Look,
Two left at the same time.
Well, I'm still here.
listen, I've got many. I've got two different things here, Dupes.
There's 9 people in here, I think,
I've got this one with us three in it,
and another one with 6.
and another one with 6 in it.
Right, the one with 6 in it is the live, isn't it? I don't know what you've done.
No, you told me to do it.
No, I didn't. I told you to cover the screen. I tell you what, I'm noticing a pattern here, AY. Yeah? You keep trying to make me your scapegoat.
No, but you did though. You said do that. You know, I've done.
I told you
Right.
to cover the screen with your
Let
thing.
me
I
do
didn't tell you to
something
open
quickly,
2 streams. I don't know where you've gone.
Right, remove,
Right, I'm going anyway. TPR over and out.
remove,
Speak to you soon.
remove, remove, remove. It's all right. It's just us now, yeah.
Right.
So okay. Right, okay.
Right, now who you got in the back? Do you have to add them up one by one?
Yeah. Food toy we're putting back in. Food toy is always welcome, so he can come back in.
Thanks, mate. It's getting a bit late for me though. But thanks for having me up. Yeah,
No, you're more than welcome, bro. Yeah.
Hello, Baraka.
All right,
I'm
cheers,
Amaru.
mate.
And thank you for everything, Food Toy. Yeah.
AY,
I
we're
really
all behind you,
appreciate
mate.
it, bro.
Yeah, we're all behind you.
I know.
100%.
Thank you very much, mate. Yeah.
All right, see you guys. See you later. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Right, so he's gone. Should we see what? Let's check Claire Bear, shall we?
Yeah, let Claire up.
Claire Bear, are you there? Are you there? No, she's not there. Should we get rid of her, innit? Right. Okay. Let's get this one. Hello? Hello?
Oh, sorry, I'm just doing my makeup.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
fucking...
I think that's the troll. Get rid of it.
Yeah, get rid of that. We're banning that from studio. That's Patrick that is dressed up as a woman. Unbelievable, doing eyeliner.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was somebody using somebody else's stream. Something Crinkle would do, actually.
We'll take Martin.
Yes, geezer.
If he's there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you right, Martin?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. Just got back from the restaurant, innit? So just.
Oh, lucky you.
I'm all right, man. Didn't even. Yeah, I've not watched it yet, mate. I've just seen a load of messages from people going, "Oh, you're in it, you're in it," and I heard it was a shit show by Channel 4, but we expected that, innit?
It wasn't very good, guys.
I think I
Mate.
could have done a bit of production, and I'm not even technical.
Was it really that bad? Like in terms of because like
Henry?
Yeah.
It goes to show the production level of these people are absolutely they've got nothing.
Hey,
to
you ain't
offer.
even seen it. You just said you haven't even seen it.
No, but I can imagine.
All right. Well, I thought it was quite a fair thing, to be fair. Like, it was balanced, and at the end, they ask you for your comment. You could have commented to criticize them, but you refused, or you declined, or didn't want to. What's unfair about that? They don't go around intimidating other journalists and get rid of people out of these marches, but you do that, and you're complaining when they're doing actual.
Hang on, sorry. What did they do to Tommy Robinson? What have the Daily Mail done to Tommy Robinson?
Anyway, can someone drop the
know.
link in
What
again
have
for
they
Claire
done?
Bear? She's come back saying that
Hang on,
she's here now.
they got a right to be reporters, ain't they? Anyone, even if they're against
right, so listen,
narrative.
excuse me, sorry to interject you, right? I don't know who you are, right? But let me just say to you, the difference is everyone's got the freedom to report, right? But the thing is, when you give one side of the story compared to a live stream, you do not give the narrative. So what they do, they take the snippets of what they've recorded, they put out the narrative that they've been told to give. The difference is, because they don't get no traction because they're getting called out on lies, and that is the fact. They're making up lies about not just saying necessarily in this instance. Previously, people don't want to listen to their
What lies
nonsense,
are they
right?
making up?
So if they'd done their job properly, people like AY or myself wouldn't be needed. We're just normal people,
Well, hang on. What lies are they making up?
right? So for a start, right, what they do.
Amph is saying kick Crinkle. Don't even bother with him.
No, do you know what? Listen, Jukes, do you know what? Listen, I don't
Do you know
mind.
what I see anti-freedom
As
of
long as he
speech,
doesn't.
right, from...
Henry, just let me talk for a second. As long as you don't do your nonsense and
I
do
don't
your
do that
funny.
anymore. I don't do that.
I know, but as long as you don't do that, you know, then.
This is how I see this journalism thing. So at these protests, you got the people who are obviously biased on one side, the citizen journalists, yeah, and then you got the mainstream media. When the mainstream media turn up to do their journalism, they're intimidated, chased away, people threatening them and fuck off and this and that. They don't do that. They don't do that to you. Hang on. They don't do that to you. I've seen it happen numerous times where the BBC are chased away or whatever. They have a right to that freedom of speech means freedom to call people out and be a journalist.
They don't call people out. That's exactly it. What they do, they speak to people nicely to get what it is they want to say, and they cut out all the good things that they've said. And I've seen the Sun do it. I've seen the BBC do it. I've seen ITV do it. I've seen Channel 4 do it. Right? Tell me one thing, right? Channel 4 the other day, right? Channel 4 News. This is Channel 4. I don't even watch mainstream media, right? I was watching something completely different, right? Channel 4 News, I went past it, right? 6 o'clock, I think it was 6 o'clock or 4 o'clock, whatever time that on the hour it was the news. They'd done half an hour on Palestine, right? Half an hour on one news story, and it was still going when I turned it off, right? So they've got a narrative, right? I'm not trying to just say it's about Palestine. I'm just trying to pick out the fact that it's a narrative. It could have been about anything, right? They spent half an hour on one story without giving the other side. Why did I not speak to people from Israel, right? So when you're saying to me that the BBC, the BBC approved to be that they work for the state, yeah. You pay your license fee, right? But they work for the state, the government. Channel 4, part of your license fee goes to Channel 4.
No, it doesn't.
They have a narrative.
No,
They've
it
tried to
doesn't.
call out AY as a grifter. Now, hang on. They've tried to call out AY as a grifter for someone that earns money. Do you think these journalists do it for free? I don't even get. I'm not money.
Exactly.
I've got
Now
better
you're
things to do
asking,
on a
you're
Sunday.
asking so many questions it becomes impossible.
Because I'm trying. No, I'm not asking questions. I'm telling you straight.
Well,
I'm telling
all
you
right,
the
let's
facts.
just
Hang
slow it
on.
down a
I'm
bit.
not finished.
All this
No,
dish
I'm not finished.
galloping,
I'm not
it's a
finished.
fallacy.
No, excuse me. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Right. I'm not finished. Right. Do you really think I've got better things to do on my Sunday than go down to Epping and protest for hours on end? I'd rather spend my Sunday evening or a Sunday afternoon in a country pub having a pint with my family and enjoying a roast dinner. I do not get paid for anything
No
that I
one's
do.
preventing
I'm
you
there to
doing
tell
that.
the truth because the mainstream media refuse and
Right,
cannot do it because they want to give one side of the story.
Right. So the BBC, Channel 4, they do every kind of media outlet will have some kind of bias built in. Would you agree?
Mainstream media have 100 million%. The difference
Right.
between what I do, right? So say like I clip up stuff, right? So let's say I clip up stuff I do that to say direct people to my YouTube channel, but it's there live. You see the start and you will see the finish. All my stuff is uncut. Even if I do podcasts or do interviews with anyone, I make sure that I don't like it to be edited, yeah, because I want people to see the start and the finish, right? And that
Okay,
way,
so
they
how
can't.
long are those pieces then? How long?
What do you mean? It doesn't really matter as long as it's true.
Well, yeah, but it does though. How long do you leave them when you chop up a video or whatever? Are you just showing the raw footage and that's all?
Well, it depends because let's say, for instance, you want to post something on Instagram, right? Anything more than a 3-minute reel will not get any reach.
All right, hang on then.
Right?
So hang on, you're
Right?
claiming that you show the truth and you don't chop things out, but now you limit them to 3 minutes.
What did I just say?
But then you
What did I just say? I clip it.
Hang
I clip
on,
it up
for fuck's
to tell people to go. No, because you're not listening to what I've just said.
Yeah, all right, go on.
Because I will tell someone, right? So let's say there's a 12-minute clip that I've done today of the whole thing on Sunday with AY and us that were being questioned and being bombarded by Channel 4 and ITV. So when you say that we chase out the mainstream media, they approached AY, yeah? They approached us around him, okay? It was them that came to
so
us.
what-
They did not come to
Yeah,
speak
you
to the locals,
chase-
so why didn't
you
they?
normally-
They didn't get chased out
hang on.
anyway. They
Yeah,
were
I've
told
seen
where
them
the
get chased
out.
away
They get chased.
numerous times, and you always claim.
By who?
Hang
I
on,
can't
you
run.
always claim they're chopping things up. It's too short, but then you were moaning earlier that they
No,
spent
you
half an hour.
you missed what I just
Hang on.
said. No, you just
Christina,
no,
hang
you,
on. Let's
right. So let me
do it
explain.
one at a time.
No,
Let's do it one at a
you've
time.
misinterpreted what
Right,
I said.
hang on. Let's do it one at a time. So what are you saying is, let's stick to one thing, something that we can both talk. Oh no, sorry, you haven't even seen it. I wanted to talk about the AY article. Let's talk generally then. All right then. So are you saying? Are you saying this? You, as a citizen journalist, you're unbiased, and all the other media outlets are biased. Is that what you're saying? All the mainstream,
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Right.
But and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Right. I can only report. My camera doesn't lie. Yeah. So whatever. So if I'm doing a live stream, right, and the police are they're not behaving in the way that they should be behaving, and I've got that on camera, they can't deny that, but they do. They denied. Right. Listen. They denied that they escort anti-protesters out of Epping. I filmed them getting into, and they called them buses. Yeah, I filmed them doing that with my own eyes. I was there and I filmed the whole lot. So the clip that went viral was about 30 seconds long. If you go on my live, you can see the whole lot. You can see from the point of which they got escorted from the street of Tower Road in Epping all the way round. But because it's so long, I would only clip up the bit that people would need to see, i.e. I would then say, watch the full video on my YouTube channel. It is there. The live is there for everyone to see.
Get it.
Yeah,
Get it.
that's my point.
So
Yeah,
when
do you
Channel
understand?
4 tried to do something long, you start complaining they're spending half an hour. Just half an hour.
Because it's still clear. Right, okay. So that thing with Palace, Palestine? Why did they not go speak to Israel?
Clips, by their very definition, are biased and take things out of context. Yeah. So what journalists have done since time immemorial, since it started, since videography started and news reports started, is you get some footage, you chop it up, yeah, you make it into something that can be consumed within half an hour. Yeah, otherwise people lose interest, and then you narrate and you explain what was going on.
Yeah, but that's your way of doing it.
Hang on, that's what journalism is.
Not is, that's what they know. That is the choice. They can do or cannot do that. Right. So, for instance, what did they do to Tommy Robinson?
I don't know.
What did they do with Panadrama? Right? So what did they do when they took certain?
Who's that? You're being very vague here. Like, let's stick to something.
Yeah, but can we get to the point? What is your point?
What
is it that you're arguing for?
This is the point. You're all complaining about biased journalism. Bias is bias. It's not lies.
No, I'm not complaining.
They tell you what to think about, not what to think. Yeah.
Okay. So what was the point on Channel 4 doing a news piece?
Wait a minute.
But what's the point of doing a news piece on AY tonight then? If that was why they're the ones complaining.
Because it's becoming
bigger than the mainstream media.
No.
That's it.
No. He's not becoming the mainstream media. They're pointing out what he is becoming, which is a digital disciple of Tommy Robinson.
Oh, you just repeating
words. Can I just make a point?
It's true, though, isn't it?
It's not, though, is it?
Yes, it is. Come on,
Are you serious? People are not complaining. What they've done is got active and found a solution. And the solution is just to report themselves and report live from the scenes, everything in full colour, 360. And if the mainstream media are losing out to that, it's because people can see the disingenuous manipulation that is going on with our media in the legacy media.
I don't think they're bothered that citizen journalists are taking over the media.
I think they are. I think they are.
Well, no,
I think they are.
That's not
go
their
to Sky's Twitter page. Go on to
Sky
Sky News' Twitter page. Go to Sky News'. I bet you, I'm not even a big. I've never got a big account, right? But I get more engagement than Sky News.
I'm sure you do. Really?
Go and have a look. Go and have a look for yourself. Go and have a look for
on
yourself.
one issue, that's
Sky
to
News
do with
will get 20
migrants.
or 30 likes because people are not interested in what they've got to say because it's all shit.
What is the range of topics you cover on your channel then?
Do you know what, Henry?
Or is it all about migrants? No wonder you got one audience. That's your only audience to do with the migrants. If you tried reporting on anything else, nobody would want to watch that shit because you're not actually a proper journalist. You're biased. You focus on one thing only, maybe two. It's all the stuff Tommy Robinson.
I don't think you understand that it's journalism from the ground and it's with local communities.
Yeah, that's what
they are reporting on what is most important to them, and what is most important to the majority of citizens in this country at the moment is the safety of the vulnerable. That's old people, women, children, and other vulnerable groups, and that is what we're looking to try and report and to save.
By saying that, what you're saying is I'm as biased as any fucker.
You are
as a reporter because it matters to me. That's bias. You're just
that's what you're telling people that I'm saying.
No, they will cover a multitude of subjects, and so they can't be invested in all of them. So
I communicate.
That tells you they're not biased because all you cover is one thing.
Crinkle. Whilst most of the audience that AY's got would believe that everybody's got the right to an opinion and you have the right to have a different opinion, and we don't believe in killing people for the right to have a different opinion, we have come to understand one thing, that there is a group of people that are disingenuous, that do not want to engage into a proper conversation. They don't want to listen to the other participants. And if they don't get them on side, agreeing with them 100%, they will manipulate the media. They are all joined together. Yeah, thank you, Crinkle. You've run away because you know that you can't handle the truth. And this is what you get with the left.
No, I kicked him off.
Yeah, but I was going to add the fact that if the mainstream media covered, say, migrant hotels, we wouldn't have to. But they don't.
Exactly. Do you know
So
what?
it's very clear. And without that, right, so let's say without Epping, which was the trigger for a lot of protests up and down the UK regarding migrant hotels. And, let's bear in mind, migrant hotels aren't anything new. They've been going on for years, but we've had enough because not just about migrant hotels, there's the bigger
Yes.
agenda. What's going on with the UK government? Our economy's
Yes.
on its arse, right?
Yes.
Everything else
Exactly
that's
that.
gone along with it, yeah? You know, look at all foreign aid that we're sending. We're just literally, we're becoming a welfare state, right? So I don't know who that person was, but they talk absolute nonsense. I'm
That
not.
was, do you
No,
know
I
what?
don't chose to be a joke. I go on X Spaces. You obviously, you know, like I do
Yeah.
X Spaces, yeah. So I live around the corner from Epping. So when that all kicked off, I would be, what sort of person would I be? Considering I talk about on X Spaces all day long about this type of thing and loads of other subjects, bearing in mind what that person was on about. We talk about loads of different types of politics. I could
Why
do.
don't you invite him up to your? You should invite him onto the Uncensored Patriots.
Do you know what? I can't be asked, mate, because I'll chat to. I don't stop talking, mate. You know me,
No,
innit?
do you know
You
if
know
you
what I
can
mean?
catch Crinkle, if you can catch him sensible and he's not on drink or crack, yeah, then he's actually half sensible. You know, he's not.
Wise, there's a big YouTuber in your side chat that does go to a lot of protests. Baraka Amarai. He's been asking for your link quite often. I don't know if you want to give
The
it to him.
Baraka show, yeah, I know Baraka.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Is he
It's up
coming
to
in?
you.
Is he?
It's up to you. He's been asking for the link repetitively.
I've got to get Claire Bear quickly because she's back again.
Yeah.
So I'll drop the link again. Let me see if let me see if Claire Bear is there. Claire Bear, are you there? Yes, we can hear you.
Hello.
Hiya, Claire.
Hello.
Hiya, Jules. How you doing, Han?
I'm okay. Good to
You
see
know
you
her,
again.
Jake?
Yeah, this lady is Richard Immon's admin, aren't you?
Oh.
Yeah.
How you
Paul's
doing? You all right then?
Yeah.
Paul,
I just wanted to say that watching what they were saying, I just feel like they targeted you in some way. It seemed to
Yeah.
sort of follow you more than anyone else, which makes me think maybe it's come from higher up.
Yeah.
So I just wanted you to sort of be careful because it's not right that you should be targeted like that. And if it wasn't for you and other YouTubers, they wouldn't get the truth out there. So
No.
it's important that you do what you do, to be honest.
Yeah.
When you
and
reach
so
a wide audience, you become a target. And they do that
Yeah.
deliberately to suppress you and go, oh, let's try and expose you in some way, shape, or form to stop you from doing it. And the point is, and this is what even Tommy always says, you just got to go ahead with it. Even after what happened to Charlie Kirk, it's like that's exactly what they want to put the fear into you after his assassination. Still come to the Unite the Kingdom rally because that's exactly what they want people to do is feel fearful to come out and stand up for it.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
You've got to just carry on.
I just think the
Sorry.
timing of it as well, just right after the rally and everything, just think there's there's a big sort of thing going on. I think someone's put them up to it, to be honest.
Do you know what?
But yeah,
I think they embarrassed themselves, really, to be honest. Like,
they did really, because if God, I
yeah, like it wasn't like there was nothing in there really to worry. It was it's pathetic, really, to be honest.
I think they're running scared, to be honest, because they know they've lost. Well, they're losing the media, aren't they? It is you guys that are the media at the end of the day, aren't you? So
yeah.
Hey, you know what the funny thing was with all that on Sunday as well? Because I literally saw Mystic Media's thing that you'd done with him last night, and then I put the clip up what had happened on Sunday. The fact that the journalist had to turn around and ask someone to ask you the question.
I know.
I was literally creasing up at that. Like, why don't you why don't you just ask me yourself if you're literally like 2 foot away from me?
I know. So I was like, it was unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And to hear YouTube, to hear that YouTube had said that my account is not breaching any of their guidelines was okay to hear as well.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like the fact either that they said about that you just go into the hotels and you know do stuff. But I mean, I watch you all the time, and you just make me laugh because you just go up to them, sort of walk in, and then you walk out when you're told to. You're not doing anything that's sort of bad, are you? Really, you're just highlighting what's going on.
Exactly, it's brilliant. It's brilliant, actually, with the members of public, I think. And that piece of footage that they used, they cut it because they didn't show where he got de-arrested 2 minutes, 2 car spaces down the road.
Yeah,
And that's the point we're talking about earlier. Exactly that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Show the whole lot. You know, you might like, even if they showed that, right, as a clip to be sensational, and this was the point I was trying to make earlier to that other person that came on, sorry, I forgot their name, but it's like, say, for instance, for me, but if it's off a live stream, you can see the whole live. So it's accessible. Like, I'm not trying to hide anything personally, like you do, AY. Like, you don't care. Like, you'll just do your live and that is it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's there.
Yeah.
People can watch, you know, all the truth is there. You know, sometimes, and that was my point about clipping up, because like I say, on Instagram, for instance, you will only get a reach if it's less than 3 minutes long. So you will, like, you know, I will spend some time and I'll get a clip to think, right, that will get the best engagement to get people to watch the whole thing. Then they can make up their own mind. Like, it's not like I have an echo chamber in, like, on what I do. I get loads of shit. I get loads of negative comments all the time, and that's fine. That's people have their opinion, but I choose to ignore them because I think they're chatting shit. But that's my opinion. Doesn't mean to say that I'm always right. I'm not, you know, it's for people to decide. But when you've got news channels and news outlets that are clearly going down one narrative day after day after day, look at BBC. Everything, all the headlines are always about pretty much pro Hamas. Like, you know, and then you wonder why that bloody Palestine get like they get you know, they get named as a state by our prime minister, who's not my fucking prime minister, by the way. Excuse my French, but like, who gets to make that decision? It's just the whole big. There's more to it than just migrant hotels. You know, it's like, why have Channel 4 and ITV only turned up, say, twice out of about 22 protests in Epping? Why? They could have turned up every week for however many weeks and every protest, then they would have got a true picture. But they don't. They pick and choose. They come on the same day that Epping for everyone, in inverting commas, were in the high street. Yeah. And I believe, and I said it to you earlier, AY, I think ITV are going to do a similar thing next week as well.
But it's like with AY. I watched AY on Line On for the rally, and if it wasn't for AY, you wouldn't have seen how the police were treating people. You know, but we were put in a bad light. You know, so I think those things are important as well. That you should be showing the right side of what's going on and not being your public are being fed wrong stuff. You know, I just think it's wrong the way that they do things. But yeah, but nice to speak to you, AY. I am a fan.
Thank you very much, Claire. Yeah, and thank you for coming back.
Yeah, Claire.
Right, I'm going now.
Thank you. Bye bye.
That's okay, darling. No problem. Bye, Jules.
See you later, Claire. But also goes to show that AY, like, if so your experience, right, with anti-protesters, they don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. So, like, you know, you had that confrontation with that lady.
We've got some funny guys here. I think we've got about 8 crinkles.
Oh God.
We've got someone called Daz who is looking at the camera quite funny. Let's have a look what he says.
Hey, why?
Hey, why?
How you doing, Brooks? It's Dad. Lotus Dad. How you doing, man? We met on Sunday, brother. How you doing, man?
1 second. Let me get you onto my main stage, yeah?
Yeah, it's not talk about that. It's talk about TV. I work in TV 15 years, man. I can clear a lot of stuff up.
Do you know what? That probably wouldn't be a good time then, to be honest with you. I'll speak to you tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, no, it's not about Lola's thing. It's about TV, bro. About how people edit stuff.
Yeah.
And how it's all produced in life. Do you want me to?
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. Just,
go on, but you have a good evening, yeah.
Take it easy, bro.
Cheers, bro. So that was actually someone. That was actually the little girl's dad. Actually, Lola's dad.
You do know that when you're going into that other studio, we're seeing it.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you know who that is, Martin. Yeah.
Oh, was that Lola's dad? Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember? That's the guy that Sarah introduced the other day.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah,
he
yeah,
knows
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, stay there, Baraka. We'll try to get to you. He's got to clear
Where is
some of
he?
the
He's not
people.
there. I've put his link.
He's saying the studio's full, so that means he's waiting.
Right.
Do you want me to go, mate? Do you want me to go?
Do you know what it is? We've got so many crinkles sitting there. It's unbelievable.
Take some of them out, just remove them. It's been up.
As soon as I kick them out, yeah, they get back in.
Tell him if he keeps doing that, you're going to ban him from studio. You can ban him from studio. Where the three little bars are, where you remove.
Yeah.
If you go there, it'll say ban from studio. You can ban him.
Well, he won't be able to get in then.
Yeah. You'll have to make a new account. I mean, this is why I get annoyed, because he's deliberately trying to ruin you speaking to your audience, and that's unfair.
Oh no, he's stopped now. Okay, oh no, he's back again. Here's the little fucker. Yeah, he gets fucking back again, doesn't he? Yeah. I'll tell you who the fucker he is. Yeah. Do you know the worst of it is? Yeah. Mate,
We shouldn't laugh at him, but it is fuzzy that these people have got mindsets like this.
he's got so many of them in the back here. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Give me 1 second.
When are you going live across? Is it just YouTube? Are you going live on X as well?
Crinkle.
What's the matter? Why did you block me now?
No, bro, please just leave me for a minute. Yeah, you can
I
come
was
back in
having
a minute.
good
All right?
conversation, and like it seems like you want to shut down the opposition. That you do.
No.
And Jupiter was just saying before you kicked me, yeah. You get all these detractors, and if you don't agree with them, all they do is try and shut you down. I mean, and you did it to me. Like, it seems like you're getting uncomfortable when I start asking you about stuff, and the other geezer and Jupiter, and so you just want to shut down freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's
not
called
at all.
opposition.
No, do you know what it
Do
is?
you
bro?
want like just an echo chamber where everyone's dick riding in there, or do you want an actual debate? Like Jupiter was saying about, oh, if they can't debate, they can't debate. I'm not here shouting, screaming. I want to debate, but I can't do it because you just want to shut me down for having.
Do you know what? I could just leave him there, can't I? He can just talk to himself.
Yeah.
I can bring this guy up.
That's it. Hi, Baraka.
Do you know what? I could just leave him there, can't I? He can just talk to himself.
He's got his window open.
Hello?
Hey, how we doing? You all right? Can you hear me properly?
Yeah, we can hear you properly.
Put this on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's good. Finally, we got this done. How you doing?
I'm all right, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. Just when your article on video dropped, mine dropped yesterday.
Right.
And it seemed like we're in the same boat.
Okay. I didn't see your one, to be honest
No,
with you.
mine was a quick TikTok video where they called me a far right for speaking at the Glasgow event, rally that took place. It's the same company as well, Channel 4. So, how you feeling, bro? I mean, you made it. You can tell they're watching you now. So, they try to avoid a lot of people like us, just normal YouTubers with a phone. It's getting to the point where they can't avoid us now, that they have to silence the voice. How you feeling, bro?
I feel confident.
Yeah, I'm sure.
As always.
No, that's good.
Yeah, I feel very confident. I feel with what YouTube said at the end, well, with what they said at the end, YouTube have said that I'm not violating any of their policies.
That's right.
For now, we know the YouTube channel is safe for now. We can still get in. We can still get the message out there.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to demonetize me, that's fine. You know, it was never about that anyway. It wasn't about that. So we're still making our hotel videos. We're still showing the people that they are still there. These
That's right.
migrants are still there, and it's like, even with what Channel 4 said about, they just pick out the videos with the women and children. Yeah, that's what they picked out. But instead of me telling people how many of the hotels I've been to, because it's a common question, like how many would you say is all male? How many would you say are family? And I'd say, you know what, you can have a look for yourself. And then it can't lie then, can it? You know, because if there's 300 hotels and I've only visited 80, it's unfair for me to give an accurate number of how many are each. Do you know what I mean? So I've only ever been to like 80 or so. So I just say, look on my channel and have a look. But from the ones I've seen, there are a lot more all male migrant hotels than there is family ones. Put it that way.
Yeah, that's the strange part, because everybody wants, what the mainstream media wants to claim is only women and children. But the pictures that we see when these guys arrive here, it's only guys. And when you show your videos, when I see your videos, your live streams as well, it's only guys. So well, it's mostly guys. I'll say 99% of the time. But if let's say there's one girl, they'll focus on that part just to slander your name and just to discredit you, which that's what they do very well. And regarding the YouTube monetization stuff, it's good that YouTube has confirmed that you're not violating anything, because we were demonetized for 9 months. YouTube, so they came for us first to demonetize on my channel for 9 months, from January till literally last week, Wednesday, on the 20th, it's the 17th. That's when they said, hey, we invested your channel, we did all the investigation, we checked your video one by one, word by word, and you did nothing wrong. So so they brought back the monetization. Now Channel 4 said, hey, you are far right football hooligan as well. So it's good that YouTube has confirmed that obviously monetization and stuff is still good. So it seemed like you're not doing anything wrong. So just keep pushing, bro. Just keep pushing. I think this is a great awakening. And the fact that there's a lot of people who are supporting you, it just shows that they've lost the public now. Before they'll say such a thing like this and you get hundreds of people coming at you. But now you got hundreds of thousands of people praising you to keep going. So, hey, yeah, the power keg has exploded and you are on the winning side. So that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I hope, listen, at the end of the, like, as long as we can keep getting it put out to the people, you know what I mean? As long as we can keep getting the message out, that's the important thing. And I think we're still going to be able to keep doing that. And long may it continue, you know, like, because that's the most important thing, just to keep showing the truth and facts.
Yeah. For the people at home watching this, because a lot of people watch videos and they think that we or you yourself, oh, these guys just go out there to find clips so they can make money on YouTube and monetize all this. For the people at home who have those sort of thinking, could you address those guys? Because tell them how much money it costs for you to travel, especially going places like London, Glasgow, and around the country to do these videos, and how much you actually make from YouTube. Could you actually, not obviously exact to the cent, but could you tell how much investment it takes to do what we do? Because a lot of people downplay that. They think that we just do it for fun and we have all the upside, but no downside at all.
Should I tell you the biggest downside? Well, there's a lot of downsides to it, what people don't see, yeah? And it even go down to the fact of, like, the amount of time that you're away from home. And that'll go down when the more time you're away from home, then you're not eating good food. So you're even like good food is good for the brain. Do you know what I mean? Like, good food is good for your body, obviously, and it keeps you energized and stuff. But when you're on the road and you're not on a time scale, but you want to get from A to B, so you just end up picking up something rubbish from the garage on the way and snack away. Do you know what? Like, it's the little things like that there that don't cost no money. Well, they do cost money, obviously, but it's them little bits there that probably cost you a lot in the longer term, but not in a monetary way. Do you know what I mean?
That's right.
You know, it's like little things like that there. But if even you think about fuel, driving, you think about with what I do, I need to go and get a hire car. I can't take my own car. You can't take the risk with the number plate. You know, it might be a little bit different now because, like us, they've just named me. You know, Channel 4 named me 3 times. Like,
that's right.
And I think that's the real reason for their article.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just so people
point at you.
Yeah, just so people can turn around and say, yeah, you know what, that's Anthony Barnes. That's AY Audits. So what? Do you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, it's never been about anything else. So I'm not really that bothered about it. But
yeah. With that as well, I would add to us. I think there's a lot more downside. Obviously, you probably forgot some of them, but because I was in this group chat where people, you know, this media group stuff. Can't really tell you more about that, but there's a lot of independent journalists in the group, and each time when there's an event and people want to travel to go cover it, the amount of research, because usually they travel across the country to go and cover this thing. And sometimes get stranded over there, especially the ones who can't drive. Let's say you want to cover a story till 8 o'clock, your last train is at 8:30 and you happen to miss it, which a guy who's really good guy to the channel, I believe you probably know him. I think he goes by the name of Ed. We went to Glasgow, and his trip to Glasgow was so stressful. His bus was around like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And he did all this, traveling for 5 hours straight just to go cover it. People at home think it's like, oh, we just have fun and we're just carrying cameras and we just asking people questions and we just antagonize them and all these sort of things. But no, we actually invest so much just to get you the truth. And I think people at home are recognizing that and they are applauding you for it. So I think that's a good win. The fact that Channel 4 trying to slander you, but it backfired heavily as well.
I think so. I think it's like when I went to Scotland, I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning at home to the airport, get to the airport, check in, etc., get a bit of food, get to Edinburgh, pick up a hire car, go to 3 hotels, film 3 hotels in Scotland, go to my hotel, check in, go into Glasgow, get some dinner, film another 2 hotels. Saturday morning, off after that, go back to the hotel, sleep, back to the UKIP rally that was in Glasgow.
Right.
Film that, and then the very next morning, I was on Saturday evening. I was meant to film some hotels, but I was too tired. I couldn't do it. I was too tired. I couldn't do it. So I went back to the hotel and slept. The next morning, I think it was 3 o'clock in the morning. Again, I was up. Flight out of Edinburgh back to Stansted. Then from Stansted back to London. Home. Showered. Ate a bit of home-cooked food. Dressed. And then back to Epping to film the protest.
God.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of hard work, isn't it? And that's why so many of us are really grateful for the ones that go out on the front line, like you and yourself and the other gentleman, that you go out there, you film it live. You don't really edit that much. I mean, Barrack does a little bit of editing, but for the most part, you do actually show the whole thing while you're there at the time live before you go back and do an edit. So if you're somebody
that money from me going to Scotland, I didn't make no money.
It makes zero money. Sometimes
I didn't make no money.
That's right. I think it's really difficult. It's like a business that every single day you're thinking, hey, is this the time we quit? And you're like, all right, let's carry on. Is this the time we quit? It's like that business where you just keep on contemplating. And every single day is just a question like, is it worth it to go there? Because
But don't you think it's because you're not actually, even though you're trying to get the word out there, so you want extra views and subs, don't you think because underneath it all there is an underlying cause that something is going wrong with our communities?
That's right.
And we want people to listen to us, and we want to find solutions, and that we
That's
want
right.
community cohesion. So that's what drives people. It's not the money, it's actually the cause.
That's right. And a lot of people are forgetting that.
It's not the
A lot of people are forgetting that. And I'm glad that a lot, people, we're coming up to lights. And I think every single time, because you see the mainstream media, they're paid to go and lie. So it's easier for them. It's like, hey, don't put enough effort and just tell what you see. And, you see a guy with a Union Jack, call him racist, call him far right. Doesn't matter if he's black. If he's on the other side and he's not crying about how sad and how whatever the words really are towards the country, he's far right. And if he's so proud and he's a lefty and doing all this, then his counter protest is the good side. Because I believe Channel 4 was Channel 4 was at Glasgow rally as well. We were there. I gave a 4-minute interview to them. They've not released that, but they've released a cut of it. In the clip of it, they called all of us far right. So I didn't know it was them. I just seen big guys with big cameras, and they approached me. They're like, "Hey, could I get a word?" After I gave my speech, and I was like, "Okay, cool, let's give a word." And my team was there, so I was like, "Hey, record this part, record this full interaction, make sure we have the full interaction," and we do. But they've not released theirs. Maybe because of what I was saying, they thought I'm gonna call everybody their far right racist, but they happen not to get that clip, so they've not released it. But the one that they have, they called me far right. So it just goes to see that anybody who's against the migrants or anybody who's against people coming in the country legally is just ultimately far right. And I think the public have had enough. The word means nothing anymore, and that's a dangerous part as well, because that word should mean something, but because they've used so much and they've called the wrong people, it means nothing now.
Do you know what? That's exactly what I was going to say. And I was actually going to mention this on exactly what you just said there, word for word. Yeah, nigh on word for word. I was actually going to mention this on one of my live streams over the weekend, because it's very dangerous, because they are diluting it now. Like with this far right racist, like it's becoming a stage now where like people are looking on the outside and being like, well, if this is what far right and racist is, it's not what we're led to believe. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've been led to believe that a far right racist is, well, he's racist. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's against all,
That's right.
against all races above his own. But I say to people all the time, like, and people say, yeah, but this is a common thing but I've got black friends, I've got Indian friends, I've got Muslim friends, I've got Asian friends, I've got Pakistani friends. It doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter where people come from. Do you know? It's not about that. It's never been about that for me anyway. I can't comment for other people, but it got to the stage where you look at these hotels and you think, if they was full of, well, some of them they're full of Albanians, and people are protesting outside to send them back.
But
that ain't about race,
at no point has any of us ever mentioned the color of anyone's skin in these hotels, because it isn't. Like, there's like North Africans there. I look at, say if you're from Morocco, I look at you as white. To me, you're white, yeah. My family are Maltese and Irish, right? So for me, my family, if you go to Malta, you go quite dark, right? Because that's just off the north coast of North Africa, right? So for me, so when you get called, I think on some of the snapshots they said to you, is that right? They were giving that narrative about far right racist. Like, no point, as it doesn't matter. These rapists, these illegal migrants that are coming into these hotels, they're all colours. We don't get to see them. Really, the majority, we don't really get to see who is actually in these hotels. We see very few of them coming in and out because they're so well protected. But what I was going to add, like we're going back to what you're saying about the traveling and that, the thing is that the power of the citizen journalist now is that literally anyone can do it. But because there's so many people doing it all over the UK and they're live streaming and they're giving off the same message. So what it's saying to people is the same things are happening all over the UK in so many different parts. Yeah, like all these little towns and villages and cities, the same things are happening. They're having the same problems, whether it be with the police, whether it be with the migrants, whether it be with anything else going on within them town centres. We're all given the same message. So you could be in Scotland or you could be down in Southampton. You're literally seeing the same thing. So that is a massive message, like in terms of giving a true picture of what's actually going on within the UK. Because what they try and do, Channel 4 can't be in 20 or 30 different places at the same time, but we
That's
can
right.
because we're just literally boots on the ground. And
That's right.
we like I said, none of us, I didn't come and choose to do what I'm doing. I don't even do this job as a job. Do you know what I'm saying? But we're just doing it because we're trying to show people the truth. That is literally it. And and I think they just hate it that they've had control. The mainstream media have had so much control over so many years, going back to even before like news and whatever. Like everything, we used to buy newspapers. I don't know if you were old enough to buy newspapers,
I mean,
but you would literally,
I still get them. I mean, every single
but
day
you'd
before.
read it and believe what they were saying.
Yeah.
Nah, I
because
read
you
it to
didn't have any
counter
other.
narrative.
I'd like to say though that it's not about race for our side, but it is about
Mm-hmm.
race for some of the people that are against us. And that's become ever more obvious when you've got an anti-Western and in some cases an anti-white agenda, and you can see it, you can feel it. And when you try to speak it out, you're being told that you're not allowed to feel like that because by the virtue of the colour of your skin, which is by definition racist anyway.
That's right.
You know, why are we being made to feel guilty for something that we never did? 200 years ago, there was slavery. It was terrible. It was atrocious. But I don't know anybody that was a slave master, and I don't know anybody that was a slave. Not in the sense of 200 years ago, the Atlantic slavery. I wasn't alive. Nobody on this planet today was alive when those atrocities happened.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the whole point, is to make everybody feel, is to demoralize you to the point where you can't move yourself, as you know, and let them take control and let them own their narrative. And they've had this narrative for very long, to the point where they want a black person like myself to hate you and feel a victim and feel like you're out here to get me. And they want you to feel ashamed about every single thing that you stand, about every single thing that your grandma, grandpa, your father, and they want you to, when you get home, they want you to get mad at your dad because his dad might have done something, whatever. And they've been successful at that for quite a while now. And sadly, and I'm glad that is coming to an end, because a lot of people on the black side are waking up. A lot of people on the, the Asian side, the Chinese,
Yeah, and we stand
waking
together.
up.
Yes.
And
the
we're
thing is,
uniting, and we're going against the narrative.
Yeah, the one thing that British people should be absolutely proud of is that we are, in fact, one of the least racist countries in the world. And we know this because of the feet and the footfall of people that want to come and live here. If they truly thought that we were the racists that they claim we are when they get on these shores, then they wouldn't have wanted to come here in the first place.
That's right.
You know, and the thing is, we stand with for the people that are suffering injustice. And right now, there's a lot of people suffering injustice. And it is not just white people, it is British people. British people are being treated as second-class citizens, and they're being told, if you've got anything to say about it, shut up and sit down because you're privileged, when we're not privileged. We can see, we can hear, and we can communicate. And that's what they hate.
Yeah, they hate that. And especially when they see these protests, they're seeing different, diverse, they hate that. They're like, whoa, wow, they are coming together. It's like little ants. I think there's a movie here that was made. I don't know if you guys, I forgot what it's called, but it's like the little ants. There was so many ants enslaved by bees, and one ant stood up to one of the bees, and everybody felt like, oh, nah, it's just one ant. But the big boss of the bee was like, hey, if that ant is able to mobilize and wake up all the bees, man, we're gonna be done. So they did everything possible to make sure no other ants ever stand up. And that's why they're seeing every single person standing up. They're seeing the Tommy Robinson's march turning, blacks, Asian, and all people are just uniting together, and they're like, fuck, we're done. So there'll be a lot of these pieces that's gonna come out. There'll be a lot of these this investigative reporting from them. There'll be a lot of them coming out, and I think a lot of people should understand that they're here to make sure that people like yourself, AY, that you are doing it wrong, and that people should think that you're racist, and that to discredit you and stuff. But I think that is done now. As I said before, it's done now. More people are waking up.
But the
When you go on
things as
Twitter,
well,
go on Twitter now, there's so many people who are reporting. Now, to be a journalist, you just need your camera, and they're losing it.
but the things as well, Baraka, and I don't know if AY your experience, but even when I've approached the so-called far left and I try to engage with them, they don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. So when you try and have like a conversation with them, to be fair, there's one guy that I spoke to from Antifa, and it come to light he's apparently the head of Antifa. So I don't know how, but I managed to engage with him, and I was like trying to say to him like, and all they come back to is like the World Economic Forum and all the globalist agenda, and I'm like, I agree with you and all of that. I said, but you can't be sitting there calling people here racists when they're not. You're here for stand up to racism. You're walking around with these placards, but no one here's racist. Like literally, no one here is racist.
Exactly.
It's just this narrative you're trying to give, and it's not. And then you've got the cheek to call people Nazis. You Nazi scum off our street doing all that. Like do you know how derogatory that is to call anyone a Nazi? Like, do they not understand what actually happened? Like
Yeah, but this comes from the top down. You can't.
Yeah.
To some extent, you've got to blame the politicians, because
Mm.
we've got our own prime minister who stood there and branded a whole nation far right because they were upset that girls got murdered.
But the thing is, right, so when we went to one in Epping, of AY, I don't know if you was there, but the only sort of bit of sense I got out of someone is Jeremy Corbyn's brother, Piers Corbyn. And he was there. He was actually there against he wanted the hotel shut down as well. And I spoke to him, but he was all about the digital IDs. And this was probably about 6 weeks ago. And I was trying to say to him, I said, look, at the end of the day, like, he was trying to get, he's wearing his Palestinian little brooch and all that. I said, I don't agree with all of that. I can't. I said, but at the same time, I said, how do the right and left to get, how do you come to some sort of middle ground? Because there comes a point where, these are just labels, right? They don't actually mean anything, because at the end of the day, we're not all going to agree on everything anyway, whether you're right or left or whatever. Like, I don't agree with half my family or my friends on things. So it doesn't mean to say I don't like them. Do you know what I'm saying? So stop trying to separate yourself because of these labels. Try and meet a middle ground. Like, so if he's coming from the left on behalf of his brother, for instance, right? They've got quite a big following, let's say from the socialist side, yeah? And if we all agree that we're all against digital IDs, that is one massive thing that we could all like agree on and literally like come together on and get rid of, because we all know that's going to be a bad thing that they're going to try and introduce. So why can't we do that? We need to start finding middle ground on the things that we do agree on, and then worry about all the other bits and pieces. So when people try and have a debate, like that's having a, so the person that was on there earlier, trying to debate and try and shut me down. And I know I was over talking a little bit, but I'm so passionate about the things that I believe in. And I don't expect people to agree with me. If they want to disagree with me, that's fine. But why can't we all come together on the middle ground on certain things? Like I say, that in that instance, for instance, yeah, and let's and unite on that. I'm not saying we've got to stand together, on a march
On
together, or whatever.
everything,
But
yeah.
but let's say if
Main
something,
things.
but we can all be protesting in our own right against the same thing, and stop.
Well,
and
we
stop
all
block
believe
these
our
things.
children should be looked after.
Should we let him come up
We
for a
all
little
believe
while?
that our government should represent the people that voted them
That's
in.
right. Yeah. I
The
think,
country that they stand for. We all believe in a lot of things.
Yeah, it's called the great game. the British Empire was really good at it with India and stuff, where they divided India with the religion. They got Hindus hurting each other. They got Muslims killing the Hindus. They did all the great game they did, divide and conquer. Now it is the great game. If you look at it, there's a book called The Great Game. It tells all the stories about it. And I think that's what the government is doing today, the great game against all of us. While we are here fighting each other, we all just want to eat. We all just want to pay our bills. We just want to live and exist and have fun and, watch the kids play and, let them go outside without us thinking that something might happen to them. Let the woman go outside without thinking something might happen to her. I mean, that's what we want. But obviously, the government wants us fighting each other. The next minute, as soon as we stop fighting, we're going to be all under this digital surveillance, this digital technocrat machine that they're pushing.
What's this name? What's your name?
Say that again.
What's your name?
It's Baraka. Baraka. Yeah.
Does all hate have to be based on race?
What?
No, I don't believe that. No.
Are there mass genocides and all sorts of other hatred and killings based on other things other than race? Like, because you're kind of making a straw man argument, like by saying we're not racists. Not everyone thinks you're all racists, but you're haters based on ultra cultural nationalism. You think this culture is better than theirs. That's why we hate you. That's why we want to get rid of you. And then you start making up stories about. Don't you think that people like AY, are spreading fear and demonizing people who are escaping persecution from other countries?
Who's these people? Could you? All right.
Yeah,
so obviously you're
presumably, like, I just think you just said you're along the same lines as AY, idealist, with his ideology about not liking
migrants. We didn't discuss ideology.
Yeah.
We discussed
Where do you come from, by the way?
Look,
are you the son of a migrant?
What's this guy's name? Because if you're gonna ask me a question, you have to let me respond. You can't just go on. It's not.
Henry, you have to let him respond, Henry. Yeah.
All right. Oh, Henry. Okay, perfect. So
Crinkle.
Of course, I don't agree with every single thing AY believes in. I think I'm my own person. I can believe in something else. We're gonna disagree on a lot of things, but we agree that they should be reporting that he does, because we're not getting that. Now,
right, so his report, isn't it based on demonizing them? It's based on demonizing these people like they're all criminals.
All right, look. Okay, cool. Do you believe Great Britain has laws that if somebody was to come into the country, coming in uninvited, we would have to deport them? Do you believe that we have those laws in place?
No, because
we don't.
Hang on. One of the only ways, let's take Afghanistan, for instance. There's no legal route to claim asylum from there to the UK. One way to do it is to have 2 feet on our shores, then it's legal to claim asylum. And
so
by international law, we're not allowed to turn them away by maritime law, international human rights laws, and all the rest of it.
All right. So just because they can't come in, they can't apply asylum from over there, is that our fault? Like,
no,
somehow we meant to take in the bills? We meant to just let them come through illegally? Is that because they can't apply from over there?
Right, presumably you agree with legal migration, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm a legal migrant. I wasn't. All right, quick story. I wasn't born here. I'm a refugee myself.
Okay, right. So you agree with legal migration. So let's just say,
agree with. Quick one. No. Wait. You've spoke a lot here. Now I'm a legal migrant myself. I came here. I wasn't born here. I came here when I was 11. My parents, I was born in a refugee camp in Tanzania, which my parents are from Congo. Now, the reason why I was born in a refugee camp is because a war broke out in Congo in 1996. My parents had to flee. It's a terrible story. The story that I'm telling you, hundreds of people have died. Hundreds of them have died. We almost lost my big brother because it was chaotic to the point where people were running outside. The kid was inside the house. My mom had to run back to go get the kid. That's how terrifying war really is. So I understand they're running. Now we ran to the nearby country, which was Tanzania. Now there was a camp that was set up there by the UNICEF and the Tanzanian government. They agreed to set it up for just to set up tents. Now I was born in a tent. You see a little tent that people set up? I was born like that. That's why I was born in 2001.
Can I just say what?
Wait.
Let him finish, please. Let him finish.
Wait.
It's relevant to what you're saying.
Hold on. Now, my parents have applied asylum to all the European countries, to all countries that could take us, but they waited and waited. That's how long? Not for 2 years and got fed up and just kept on going. No, they waited for 14 years.
Right.
14 years they waited in the camp. Right now, when I speak to my mom, she still has friends in that one camp that are still waiting. Okay. And I'm 24 years old. I just turned 24.
What? Okay,
those people waiting. Now, wait. In that campus, right now, reports are coming in that there's over 133,000 people in the camp. The camp was set up just to house these guys temporarily because there's no place for them to go because there's so many people who have hijacked the list, hijacked the what you call it, just hijack it to come here illegally. It gets to the point where those people can wait there for 20, 30, 50 years plus, to the point where it becomes a generational place where they raise their kids, they die there, and they do all this. It was meant to be a camp, but they can't go anywhere because there's people who travel and just said, fuck this, I'm not going to wait. Fuck their laws, I'm not going to listen. Fuck this, fuck their rules, I'm not going to follow it, and I'm just going to get there. So imagine if nobody was coming in illegally. Those people who are law-abiding citizens who are waiting, like my parents waited for 14 years. Those people, they'll come here and probably turn into somebody like myself and not go out there and start looking for young girls and not go out there and start raping and saying they want to have baby with a 14-year-old kid. And I'm talking about tobacco here.
Can I ask you a few things? So you're saying this camp still exists. Are you saying that? And it's overflowing. And it's overflowing. Now.
That's right.
So basically, this would be the same story in Afghanistan. If you try to do anything legally, there's this tiny little scheme set up where you wait to be selected, and so you have to wait in the place you're trying to escape from for years and years and years, because there's no actual way to apply, right? So if there was a legal way to apply from Afghanistan, you would get the same people who are getting on boats applying legally. And so it's the same people. What makes it so different from your story? What's so different? They want to get, and a lot of them may be escaping Islam and the Taliban. Maybe they're gay. They can't wait around in a country where the government may want them dead or throw them off a roof.
Quick one.
So it's the same people. What changes? Just this thing about legal or illegal. It's such a minor point.
No, it's
because if you support legal migrants, right, hang on. One last thing. If you support legal migration, it would be the exact same people coming here legally if there was a way to come. There isn't, though, is there?
There's no way to come legally here.
They'd be able to filter out
not from Afghanistan. People. You cannot apply legally.
It wouldn't be the same people, though.
Yes, it would. Why wouldn't it?
But you have to understand why it wouldn't this country has gone through with Afghanistan, though. It's not like Afghanistan was
UK as well. Why didn't you stop at the nearest safe country, like the Tommy people say? Why did you choose England?
I didn't choose. That's the beauty of it. I didn't choose.
Well, we don't choose. Apply, though. You applied. You had the freedom and
no. Wait. Let me just clear this out. You apply for an asylum, and any country will pick you out from the camp. Any country. So I could have been. I could have gone to the United States. I could have gone to Belgium. I could have gone anywhere. But Britain chose my family, and we came here, and I'm grateful for that. And I've built great stuff here, built a business here, and I'm doing my stuff. Now I'm building a media company, and I'm talking to you today.
Yeah, you had the
Because
benefit of
Britain trusts
having
me
a
here.
legal
No,
way
listen.
to apply, though, didn't you? You had the benefit. You're telling us how bad it is to be in a country where there's war, where you might be persecuted.
So wait. So
And
you're
you
telling
had
me
one second. You had
Go on, go on.
the luxury, yeah, of being able to apply to for a legal route. A lot of these people from Afghanistan, all of them, don't have that luxury. And it
No,
would
they
be,
had the
and
luxury
you
of being
claim to
stuck
be
in by the government,
you claim-
250,000 of them, and a super injunction to cover it up. What are you talking
No,
about?
the government removed. The government removed all ways for someone to come here legally and apply for asylum from Afghanistan. They removed that luxury.
Why do you think they removed that?
If you claim you are against injustice,
why do you think
hang
they
on 1
removed
minute.
that?
If you claim you're against injustice and somebody's in the same situation you was in, and you say you support legal migration, it would be the same bunch of people from Afghanistan who want to get out of
Can
there
I ask
applying
you a
legally.
question, please?
But what you lot want to do is paint them all out like they're criminals, and they wouldn't be on a boat if they weren't a criminal.
We
They're
don't
getting rid of their
believe
passports. That's a
we
load of
don't
rubbish. You know
believe-
it is.
We don't
all right.
believe
This
every
is the kind of
immigrant is a criminal.
demonisation that Tommy lot
How long are you going to talk for? You have to let other people talk. You know that, right?
He can't communicate. It's from the left.
I'll get rid of him quickly for a minute, yeah. But this is the problem with Henry. He can't let anybody he won't let anybody else talk.
I want to talk. Henry, I want to talk to you. I want to have a peaceful, nice conversation with you. But you got to let people talk. You have to let other people talk, bro. Go on, lady. You were speaking.
No, I'd like to ask a question to Crinkle, and I hope that he can answer it sensibly when it comes up. We talk a lot about human rights and dehumanizing people. Well, I don't dehumanize any of these migrants. I believe that if I was living in a poor country that was unstable and there was war and there was bombs raining down on my head, I would try everything to go somewhere else. And if I saw an avenue where I could take advantage, I'd probably do it. That doesn't make it right, okay? But we have to look from the other side, from our side. What about our British human rights?
That's right.
Do we not have a right to be secure? Do we not have a right to family life? Do we not have a right to have a roof over our head? Because it looks like a lot of this stuff is being taken away from us to give to outsiders. Now, it's one thing helping and assisting people within manageable means to help them. But there's another situation that we're actually living in, the reality, which is that it's detrimental to our communities and our country. So we have to prioritize.
And don't forget, our economy is on its arse as well. Yeah, so we're not in a position. We're not in a position to spread love to everyone else. Unfortunately, the UK is a small island. We are full. It's unsustainable, whether that's legal or illegal migration. Yeah. So we're going back 20, 30 years ago, up until a certain point. Yes, even legal migration is acceptable, but there's got to be a need for it. Yeah. And they've got to be able to add and invest within our society, because you can't have a people. That Henry said, like, it's not a God-given right that you should be able to leave one country and come to another. But
That's
we've
right,
made
that's
it.
right.
We've made it easy. It's our own fault, and it's not. I don't blame people coming over because they've been given a free meal ticket. So I don't blame them individually. I blame the government, and I blame the bureaucracy around it, right, and the visa system from the legal side.
but
And we are
Henry
broken, Britain. We've got to look after our own. Look at our house. We've got a housing crisis as it is. We've got people
That's
that are
right.
waiting for housing, social housing. We've got homeless people. We've got vets on the streets. We've got fucking so much. We've got an NHS on its arse.
Don't they have the right to a roof over their head? Why
So
is no
if
one
it's-
coming out to support them for their human rights?
But if you're looking after your family, right? This break it down. If your family, mother, husband, wife, 2 kids, right, and you're living in the house. If you can, your monthly ingoings and outgoings, if you're barely breaking even every month, right? Why would you be going? Why would you invite people into your home or offer, like, offer money to elsewhere or help people out, like on the finance? You wouldn't be able to do it because you just wouldn't be able to financially survive. So it's
That's
the same way as a country. We've got to look after our own. If at the end of it we are sustainable as an economy, and we not which because we're becoming a welfare state. Let's face it. That I believe that's by design. But going away from that, like if we've got a little bit left over, we can say to people, right, you know what, we've got room, we can bring, we need these types of people to come in, we need this person, but it's not, we're getting in unvetted, unchecked men that are roaming our communities with no curfews. We don't know who they are. We're not saying that all bad or that all this types, but unfortunately we don't know that. So we've got enough of our own problems. We've got enough white British sexual predators and paedophiles and fucking people.
100%.
We've got a massive drug problem in the UK. We've got a massive knife problem within our youth system. You know,
Well,
we've
it's
got
not
people,
even that. Our
you know,
authorities don't even
everything.
seem to want to do
We
anything
don't care.
about it.
You know,
That's
coming
right.
from London myself, we've got a mayor that thinks that London, there's nothing wrong with London. We've got
Exactly, it's mental.
delusional people, like
Yes.
literally in power.
They're
So
not living in
these are making
reality.
these decisions, and unfortunately, you know, whether that crinkle, whether they are you know, obviously we disagree on a lot of things, but you got to see the light. Like, do you not understand? This is indoctrination. You've literally got to take a step out of what it is you're doing and have a really long, hard look. Is the UK in a better place than what it was 5 years ago? No. 10 years ago? No. 20 years? No. We are on its arse, and we think that we can
That's
just
right.
and we're inviting more shit. Like, they could stop the boats, but the British government, especially, you know, someone like Keir Starmer, he can see what is going on. They choose
He
not
knows.
to do it. There's no political will within the government, nothing at all. And it's getting to that point now where, you know, which is why people protest. They're getting out protesting. We've got no freedom of speech. We are living in literally a communist state. Now, people think that I'm chatting shit. Literally, look at what's happened to Katie Hopkins, right?
Yeah,
Whether you like
exactly.
her or not. You know what I'm saying? She's
Exactly.
literally
She
been
called
charged for
herself
calling herself a spaz.
herself.
Now, who in their right mind doesn't walk around their house, punching himself in the face because they've done something wrong, or, you know, banging their head
And
against
get
the brick
arrested.
wall, or speaking out? And you get what I'm saying? Like, this is
Yeah.
ludicrous.
It
It's
is
like
ludicrous.
it's like if I was to punch myself in the face, I'll probably get arrested now for hurting somebody. God, no, that's where we are today, and there's a lot of people who have been whooped. Their mind have been psyoped to believe that they should always fight with anybody who believe something different to them. And that's why we got this. I don't know what this, the gentleman here that we just spoke to. What was his name? Chris something.
Henry.
We have individuals like that who are championing on somebody coming into the country illegally. Now, I have to respond to the lady who spoke first. I was running. So when I started my business in 2019, it was a sales business. We started it up. It was a charity business. I was working with UNICEF. I was working with all these, Great Ormond Street, all the biggest charity in the world. Yeah. Now, when we were going out there to sell for these guys, not sell, but to ask for donations, a lot of people will open the door and be like, "Hey, charity starts at home." And the reason why I'm saying that, because charity does start at home, because if I don't have milk in my house, it'll be very difficult for me to leave a penny to somebody's pocket when I'm outside. So I think Britain has forgotten itself to the point where you got folks like himself, this gentleman who spoke here, championing on people coming here illegally. That's insane. And
well, could I add to that, Baraka?
Go on.
As a white person, it disgusted me when I saw that children in need that was giving money away to Africa to help causes that were great and needed. Yeah. Had their it all slapped in their face by being told that we were white saviors, this, that, and the other. So on the one hand, they're saying that we want to keep all the wealth for ourselves and we're robbing the rest of the world. But when we try to aid and give it away, they then say that we're doing white savior syndrome. That was a terrible insult. And how do you think that made people feel? That's why a lot of people decided, well, do you know what? I won't bother giving anything to you no more. I won't bother doing it no more. Why should we assist something when we're going to be ridiculed whether we do good or bad?
That's right. Again, charity starts at home, and I think Britain has forgotten itself, and they've taught a lot of people being tolerant. They've gone so tolerant to the point where they're shooting themselves in the foot. Now we got again, obviously the gentleman who just spoke after the lady. We got a mayor here who thinks London is perfectly fine when every hour I was speaking to the team today, and they brought this report. They was like, hey, you want to do a video about this? And the video was about every 1 hour there's a rape report in London. And I was thinking, what the fuck? So every single 1 hour there's a girl who will be sexually assaulted. And Sadiq Khan wants to say this is the perfect city in the world. Really?
And they're the ones that are reported.
Yeah, and those are the ones who are reported, by the way, because some girls, a lot of girls, do not, they don't feel safe to report because the police will just tell them to shut up, that we've learned from the grooming gang. Or the police will be involved. Shit, fuck. So it gets even worse. It's even dangerous for them to report. That's where we've lost ourselves. Now, I want to address the guy. I would like him back, to be fair. The guy, but if he's able to talk and have a lovely debate, then I'd like him back. But he's championing for Afghanistan to be able to travel all the way. I mean, what's the nearest country to Afghanistan, really? Is it Britain? Are we the nearest country? I think not. I don't think so. I don't think they go through the Atlantic and get here. Probably not.
But
So they travel across
why
the
would
globe.
anyone, and I don't mean this in any disrespect, why would anyone want to bring people into this country that we know fought the West to maintain a system where as soon as they gained control, they treated women as second-class citizens? Why would we want that to come here? Why would our women have got enough problems with the safety issue as it is. And then to find out that our government, I mean, Crinkle's going on about Afghanistanis. Aren't they the people that were flown in, 250,000 of them, under a super injunction so that we wouldn't know?
Right.
Yes, that's correct, Oops.
That's right.
Where
Where
the
the media was...
GDPR with the Taliban, wasn't there?
You know what? It's getting a bit late, and I'm going to have to shoot.
Yeah, likewise, mate.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
because I need to be up early in the morning as well.
I can
But,
imagine.
mate,
But
it
it's
was
been
a pleasure.
it's been a good live. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
having us. I wouldn't mind joining another one.
Mate, listen, send me a DM somewhere. If you go live, I'll jump over yours or whatever. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I'm going to probably do one in the next few days as well, mate, because I've got the promoting the Pink Ladies protest and all that as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
What,
Are you
what
gonna
is
be
your
there?
channel? What is your channel?
Mine's Goucher Reports. I don't know if you can see my name up there. So I'm on
Hello.
YouTube. And
You've got a nickname, Jukes.
Yeah, what's his
Gouch
nickname?
report.
No.
I guess that's
Yeah,
about
I
Can
think
you,
I know you from Twitter, bro.
can you put your link in the back, Goucher, so I can?
Gouch, I
Put it in
think
where?
you.
You
I
messaged
think
me
I
to
know
come
you
on your
from
show,
Twitter.
innit?
No.
Yeah,
I've heard.
yeah, Uncensored Patriots as well, innit?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, now I know who
exactly
you
like-
are.
Fuck.
Dude,
Shit.
can I
I
wind
was
you up
thinking,
a
well, I
little
know
bit?
this boy. I've
What's your
heard
Now
name,
I know
Martin?
who
What's
he
your
is.
nickname, Martin?
Yeah. Huh?
What's your nickname, Martin?
Goucher Reports,
Yes,
mate. You know
mine.
my-
Yes,
What's
that's
your other
right.
nickname at Epping?
I don't know. You tell me. You've obviously made one up, go on.
I love winding these little fuckers up. I swear to God.
That's it.
Yeah. It's only
Mate,
ever
listen,
Chris
fun.
wants to defend
We'll make-
himself.
We'll make the most of it, AY, because your YouTube channel is going to be down by next week.
No,
reckon?
YouTube
hope
have
not.
said he
I
ain't
hope
broke no rules. He's not broke no
I'm only
rules.
joking.
I
know
hope
what?
not. No, because I really do hope not. But now they're under pressure to keep the truth alive, so they'll probably keep the channel. And maybe I think that's why they remonetize us after 9 months, because they got so much pressure from all the governments to get their people on the right side back on YouTube, because the right wing is winning again on multiple governments in the country in the world. So YouTube has they're going under pressure to keep people like myself and yourself on. So hopefully for the next few years to come, we can enjoy the ride before another left-wing government sweep over the nations and censor everything again.
Okay, well, thank you, AY, and I'm glad
Wait,
that you know that it wasn't too much of an encumbrance what they did to you, because
No,
you know,
it's
but
actually pretty
they
careful.
still took a little bit of a liberty, I think, by putting your name out there and trying to
Do you
link
know
your
what?
name to other people's actions. I think that was a bit naughty.
I think
Yeah, not fair.
like to name me 3 times in the space of that time when they was talking about me and not name anybody else is a bit of a low blow.
Yes.
But we when it comes to this at the moment down in England or whatever United Kingdom, we've probably got the biggest channel that is operating and doing this at protests and migrant hotels, that we just concentrate solely on them. Yeah.
Yep.
And they probably think this is the target. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's always the same, isn't it? Yeah, you try to get the you try to take out the big one first and let the other ones worry then. Do you know what I mean?
That's right.
But there you
Okay,
go.
so if you're closing down, I just want to say that Danny Roscoe is doing a live reviewing it all.
Is he?
Yeah.
He done one earlier though, didn't he?
And but the Barrack, well, that's what they're saying in the side chat, that they're coming in saying that Danny Roscoe is live. So let me check.
Oh, is he live now? He done a live earlier for about an hour and 40 minutes because I would have jumped on it. That was about 3 o'clock this afternoon, I think, on UAY. He's doing like, he pulled up a load of, I don't know whether that's through StreamYard and Discord and YouTube, but
No, he is. He's live now.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, is he live now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny
So
Unfiltered.
I would like Barrack as well to go over to Danny Roscoe's. Do you know Danny Roscoe's?
Yeah, he's a good friend of the show. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
The guys in the chats are asking for the link of the channel. I don't know if
Okay.
Yeah. Can you put it in there, Duke?
Yeah, I can grab it. Hold on.
Man, I would like to
Okay.
have another chat with Chris. Chris, jump on the live from Danny Roscoe.
Chris.
Hopefully. Is it
Crinkle.
Chris or?
Oh, you won't
There you go, people. That's Danny Roscoe's channel. People that
spam
want
it
to
out for a minute, Jukes. Let's get some people over there for a second. Spam it out for a minute.
Yeah, and let's do a few drops. But yeah, it'd be nice to go over there and join in the convo there.
All
Okay
right.
then, AY, I'm gonna go
Perfect.
and I shall shoot and I'll see you over there, guys.
I shall see you all soon.
Take
Yeah,
care,
thank you so much.
people.
Cheers,
See you in
guys.
the morning.
Speak
Thank
to
you.
you soon, AY. Bye
See you
bye.
later, mate. See you later,
All right,
mate.
thank you so much.
See you later, man.
I'll see you
Thank you,
again.
mate,
We'll
bro.
talk again. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Drop me a DM on X or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow you now on X and I'll
Yeah.
shoot a text. Cheers.
Yeah, it should go through if you've got a verified account. Yeah.
Yeah. I got it.
Got it, mate. See you later.
All right, talk to you soon, boss. Bye bye.
Bye bye.